This is Grr from Invader Zim, and you're listening to Blacker Than Black, times infinity! Woo!
There is a story so strange in its implications that it defies ordinary classification.
I don't care if you've been cooking for Pimp Tony all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Blacker Than Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Dro. Smoke me out, fam, with that dang shit. On my left, Boy Stitch.
I was watching porn.
Okay, on my far right, I'm not even going to justify that with no response. On my far right, engineering on the ones and twos, Pilgrim on the threes and fours, Chronos.
But do you really know me, though?
Oh! Oldest ninja in the world, old ninja in the middle.
Peter Parker loves milk chocolate.
We got your boy Blue.
Spider-Man, doing everything a spider can, except having spider sense, not having his suit that he made himself, not having enough powers.
Damn!
School, having an auntie, don't even mention your dad, your mom, don't mention your uncle, don't fucking even take pictures. Not my Spider-Man.
Oh, God damn it, I love it. And we have a very special guest just sitting in, joining in studio. It's El Capitan. And he's just waving. He's just here. No mic, but that's all right. He's here in the studio with us. So if you see another black man.
We got a live studio audience.
Yes.
He's also a firefighter in case some shit set off.
Exactly.
This podcast is about to be fired.
We had to get professional.
Do we know who we have up in that Infinity Vault?
Yeah, Matt is in the Infinity Vault. What's going on? And let's see who the listener of the week is. It will be, here we go again, user 707870008.
My favorite
Nice.
bot.
All right.
That one spells boobs.
It almost spells boobs.
Yeah. It was just like a 3.
It spells blob.
Nice.
Blob.
We love it. We appreciate everybody who's listening. Shout out to everybody in the base. This is going to be an epic one, we promise you. First and foremost, we got to start with our RIPs. Old ninjas, take us away.
So we had a fairly big loss in the Marvel comic universe. Joan Lee, wife of Jim Lee, passed away at the age of 90.
Did you say Jim Lee?
Joan Lee, wife of Jim Lee. Stanley, sorry.
God damn it, bruh.
Sorry, Jim Lee's been gone. But yeah, so
start.
She was 92, I believe. 91, 92. So she was up there.
Didn't she actually cameo in one of the Stanley's sort of appearances?
Like his TV show?
No, I read an article, I guess, in one of the cameos that Stan Lee normally does for one of the movies. She was actually in it as well. I can't remember which one it was. I saw it, but I can't remember.
With all those years of them being together, it's hard to imagine her not appearing in any of the films.
Yeah, and I think Stan Lee's like, 2 or 3 years older than her?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
he
crazy.
just turned like 93 or 94.
A lot of people were freaking out that, like, you know, how spouses go, especially ones that have been together for a long time. If one goes, shortly after the other one follows.
Well, we don't want to put that out there. We want Stan to have an awesome, longer life and you know, plenty of health. That's what we want.
Well, what's crazy is that when I saw the article for this, I kind of read it wrong because I just saw Stan Lee, or it said like R.I.P. Stan Lee, and I was like, oh shit, Stan Lee died, and then I decided to read the rest and it said wife.
Yeah, real sad. We hope that it's all good for him. For him, and you know, our condolences to the whole Lee family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and actually the Marvel family as well.
Yeah. Certainly.
Speaking of deaths.
We have another one.
Oh, is there more than one?
Yeah, we had Nelsan Ellis.
This is sad, dude.
Most famously known as Lafayette on True Blood.
Yes.
He was 39 years old. He passed away due to heart failure.
Yeah, very sad.
He's definitely one of the more iconic, charismatic characters on True Blood. I mean, every scene that he was in, he really stole the scene and show from it.
Yep.
And now that I think about it, because I was remembering the guy that he was dating on the show was wasn't that the guy from Arrow?
Yeah, he played Brother Blood.
Brother Blood, yeah. I just thought about that. I just connected the two.
Yeah, I mean, he was like a champion for his portrayal of an LGBTQIA character.
Was all those?
It was before they started adding the additional.
Yeah,
Go for the medal.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone loved Lafayette, even though he was a homosexual man. He still showed that you could have strength, that he was not emasculated. He still could fuck motherfuckers up.
Well, it's really sad because the family actually released the cause of death, and he actually has been struggling with drug and alcohol addiction for the last couple of years, and it's really sad. So when you're an alcoholic, like, you can't just go cold turkey because your body needs to be kind of weaned off. So he kind of did that, So he actually died from not having alcohol in the system. So he had basically a seizure.
Amy Winehouse, same way. It's common.
Damn, that sucks.
Damn.
Yeah,
So
so sad.
he wasn't even
Still,
40.
nobody died from weed yet.
This is true.
damn.
This is true.
He was also in Elementary. I know nobody credits him for that. He was in
Yeah,
Elementary
he
for
is
a
in
while.
Elementary.
So.
Was it a big role?
Reoccurring role, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm way far behind, but he's been in like at least.
Heast been in
10
a
episodes.
season. Yeah.
That's
at
cool.
least 10 episodes.
He was in 11.
Kevin,
Exactly
can
11.
you confirm this? So if somebody's having issues where they're winging off of alcohol and they just do it like cold turkey and say they start having seizure, is it procedure to get them alcohol into their system to kind of revive them?
No, not at that point. So,
Speak loud.
So not at that point. So if they end up actually having a seizure, they'll get the medication, fix the seizure. But like you were saying earlier, you have to wean it down off of it. You can't cut, especially if he's been drinking for, let's say, 4 or 5 years, and he's been drinking a lot for 4 or 5 years. You can't just stop the cold turkey. So you end up having a seizure like you did and potentially die.
And El Capitan knows this stuff.
Yeah.
From a professional standpoint.
Yeah, if you've ever seen, was it The Butler? He played Martin Luther King in that movie.
Oh, wow. I didn't see that one, though.
Yeah, so he has actually a pretty impressive list. Yeah, filmography. He's in The Help. He's in Lee Daniels' The Butler. Like Cronin said, he's in Elementary. He was most famously in True Blood. Let's see. There's one more on here. The Soloist, which I knew was he was in Veronica Mars.
I love that scene from True Blood with where he fights the dude about the burger.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Asian burger.
Asian burger.
Oh my God.
Iconic one.
That shit was awesome. And then also when he like started doing the witch, like the voodoo stuff and witchcraft, that shit was funny to me.
I just like the fact that he kept calling his cousin hooker.
Yes. Repeatedly.
Called everybody bitch.
Yes.
Bitch, if you don't.
He took no shit. He took no shit.
He didn't. I mean, he was like he's one of the top tier characters on that show.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
he's the best character on that show, in my opinion.
All right, let's get into it, motherfuckers.
First,
I got a question. You get whatever the fuck you need. I got a question. Yeah, you get your beer. I got a motherfucking question.
Beer. Wait, should we start off with warnings?
Yeah. You got Zima. You got Zima bullshit.
Brought it back to 1996.
God damn.
Did you bring tampons too? I mean,
Figure if I'm dealing with some elementary type arguments, I'll get some weak ass beer.
Here's the thing. We are going to discuss the most current Spider-Man film, Spider-Man Homecoming. If you have not seen it and you do not want spoilers all up in your eardrums or in your eyeballs, you are warned right now. So fuck off. You need to listen to these opinions because they're going to be the most honest and raw opinions you're ever going to hear about this movie. So listen up, but you've been warned about spoilers.
Dude, I've always wanted to try a fucking Zima. I never had one in my whole entire goddamn life.
I had one. It was like one of the first times I'd ever drank, and it was in like 1999, 2000. And I was at Bevmo, I saw it, and I remember they were talking about they were going to do like a limited release of it because I guess back in the day, from what I remember, their marketing campaign was kind of catchy, like their commercials or whatever. And then when you're first drinking, you're just like, oh yeah, I've seen the commercials, I'll try it. And it just is. It's like Mike's Hard Lemonade, Smirnoff Ice before there was Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Get it.
if y'all wonder whose team I'm on, if you notice my shirt here,
Yes. Describe it for the folks though too.
it's where Spider-Man is on my shirt. It's X'd out.
Black tape. I love it.
Sidekickman. All right, let's go in balls deep.
Question to start the fucking show off. And it's not a trick question. Who is the most important person to Peter Parker in his life? Who's the most important person?
Aunt May.
Uncle Ben.
I'm gonna get for Old Ninja. Thank you. That actually is the correct answer. Uncle Ben typically was prior, but they had their problems.
Okay, yeah.
But for throughout his life, that is the most important person. This movie disrespects the fuck out of that. Just to start off the fucking bat.
Just because
By
everybody wants to fuck Aunt May?
No, not just because of that, because there's no real bond between Peter Parker and the most important person in his fucking life, Aunt May.
How do you come to that conclusion?
Because the only real scenes that we see between Peter and Aunt May are her basically trying to teach him how to act at a homecoming dance and tying a tie. We don't get the sense that the most important person in Peter Parker's life is Aunt May throughout any of this movie.
So you want to see Uncle Ben die again?
That is not what I said. What I said was the most important person in Peter Parker's. Well, I mean, are you hearing what I'm saying?
How would you like to establish this bond on the film?
On a movie?
Yeah, in a movie.
By showing them in scenes together, minus Uncle Ben, as you want to bring up right now at the very start of the show. The most important person, she's the matriarch of the Parker family. You need to show that bond. This film, straight off the bat, fucking failed at showing that depiction of a close relationship between these two people.
But this movie didn't dumb itself down for people that haven't watched any of the previous Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, it did.
They didn't need to show Uncle Ben, like I had said, and like Old Ninja had said, they weren't going to go back, and this was not going to be an origin movie. So we did not need any reference of him getting bit, or not reference, but him seeing him getting bit by the spider. We didn't need to see Uncle Ben die.
Is Aunt May important?
Yes.
Okay. Did you personally,
I know that because everyone else
personally like the relationship and get the sense that was the most important person in Peter Parker's life from just this film alone? Being honest, did you get that?
I didn't go. It's hard to say
that's
that
a no.
I didn't.
That's a no, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, just being real.
Can I answer
just being real. That's a no.
I can't put a blockade in front of all the other previous Spider-Man movies I've seen, because like this film does, unlike the other ones, it already comes in with the knowledge that the fan base understands the story of Spider-Man in terms of how he got his powers and who's important in his life. So for you to say we need a reminder on why Spider-Man thinks Aunt May is important, why is he even living with his aunt? That just dumbs down everything. That puts us back into origin mode, which nobody
That's what
wanted.
they did, though. They didn't even mention his parents at all. They didn't say
they never mentioned. When did they ever talk about his parents?
That's what I'm talking about. They did in the comics.
In the parents one, they brought him up in the Amazing Ones. But I'm talking about the aunt-uncle relationship.
Hold on.
So that's what
I'm going to interject real quick. So Kevin from Comic News says that Aunt May is usually in 5 panels per issue.
I don't give a fuck what you're talking about, Kevin. She is the most important person in Peter Parker's life. That's not fucking debatable. This is going on for 55 years. If you want to have a problem with it now, please shut the fuck up.
This man...
He says that the most important person in Peter Parker's life is Spider-Man.
Oh, okay, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's the most important person in his life. Is he a narcissist? Shut the shit. Kevin, miss me with your bullshit, fam. Aunt May is the most important person in his life. That's who he cherishes. That's why he does a lot of the things. Y'all don't understand. Y'all fake-ass Spider-Man fans. I'm going to keep repeating this shit. You don't give a fuck about him. I'm a Hulk fan, goddammit. Yeah, this isn't even my number one character.
That's why you need your characters dumbed down, because you're a Hulk fan.
But I'm telling you who the most important person in his life is for 55 years, and y'all arguing with me?
We know this. We don't need this explained for the 6th time in
You're talking about this movie's not being dumbed down. This movie was totally dumbed down.
Explain.
Because they didn't show how, but they didn't show how he got his powers. They just said, "Hey,
no origin story."
No origin story.
They barely mentioned it. It was like one little sentence about, I got bit by a spider.
We all know.
Isn't that dumbing it down? Because they didn't show you exactly what happened.
Do you need to see this again for the 50-11
We also knew he was in high school.
Oh!
So why the fuck is he there again?
Yeah.
That's where the timeline takes place.
Crickets.
The silence.
They stopped at a shitty. They started the movie at a shitty period. It's so dumb. Like they say, it's not an origin story.
It's not.
Yeah, but it's like early on in his fucking career. It's like skipping over
the first year.
So what? You were the one who said, Cronus, that you didn't want to see Uncle Ben die again, which we don't. We don't see him get bit by a spider, which we don't.
But is it
we do see. Wait, hold on.
Let me finish.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, finish.
All right. So what I'm saying though is they're starting at a shitty place where they're not going to establish where he got shit from, what his actual how do you say it?
His powers and
no, not even just his powers, like his motivations in life, like what the fuck they are. They started in a place where it's like already beyond that. So it's like the shittiest origin story ever. It's like introducing his origin. It's like introducing Blade without explaining that his mom got killed by a fucking vampire, and that's why he's
Are we putting Blade on the same level in terms of common knowledge as Spider-Man? Are we really doing that?
I'm just giving an example.
Yeah,
that's all I'm doing.
I have to disagree with Cronus because this movie shows about what would be his motivation.
But
that's literally what the
what would his movie? What would it be?
It was about him trying to be looking out for the little guy. Was basically
you gonna miss me with your bullshit.
How many times did he say it in this movie? How many times did he say it in this movie?
Be humble.
How many times
sit the fuck
did
down.
he say it?
No.
He said it at least twice.
Let me be honest. Let me be honest with the goddamn audience. Let me be honest with the goddamn audience.
Does he or does he not? Yes, he fucking does.
Let me be honest with the audience, because you're a fucking liar.
Oh, bullshit.
Spider-Man apologist. What he does is basically pine over his personal fucking Jesus, Tony Pimp Daddy Stark, for all of this movie.
But does he not say he's looking out for the little guy?
No.
That's from Tony
Simple
Stark,
question.
actually.
Yes or no question?
Here's the
It's
answer.
from Tony Stark.
Exactly. He got that from Tony. Everything he does in this goddamn movie is based on Tony Stark's world. And Spider-Man, Peter Parker, idolizing it. The reason why I started off with fucking Aunt May is because I wanted to ask y'all who the most important person in his life is. The answer in this movie, instead of Aunt fucking May, is Tony Stark. That's who he prays to. That's who he wants to give BJs to all the fucking night. That's it.
That is, but does he or does he not say it though?
He says it because Tony said it.
Yeah, that's.
Come on now. How you gonna lie to people? Fake Spider-Man fans? It's gonna hurt your feelings.
He says it
Fake Spider-Man fans.
Even when Spider-Man was doing Spider-Man-ish type shit, all he was doing Boy Scout shit. Like, he was stopping somebody from stealing a bike. He helped the old lady cross the street. He helped somebody fucking get directions of how to get somewhere. He barely did any crime thing. Only crime shit he did was he didn't even stop the bank robbers. They got a fucking way. And then, like, the fight between him and the vultures. And there's also, like, the boat scene. Like,
and what did he do after that? What did he do after all those low-level queen shit?
Went crying to Tony.
Every goddamn time, blowing up Happy's phone.
Called him up and gave him a fucking report.
Happy, I need to speak to Pimp Daddy Tony. I need him. I got his money.
He had the powers for.
Does Pimp Daddy Tony even answer? No, he doesn't.
No,
So
because Pimp Daddy Tony's above him, which is blasphemy for the face of Marvel to have this character, Tony Stark, the immoral Tony Stark.
How many times do we see Tony
above
in this movie? How many times do we see Tony?
We see him much more than you're going to give him credit for because we hear. Here's why.
You see him 4 times in this movie.
No.
yes, you do. 4 times.
Here's why that's bullshit. I can tell you.
I'll count him out.
Yeah, count him out.
You
count him out?
want me to tell you why?
Yeah, go
He
ahead.
drops him off in the limo.
Can I tell you why that's bullshit?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Okay. The reason why that's bullshit is because you hear his voice in his suit.
One scene.
That's fooling him.
One scene.
You see his fucking tech all over the goddamn
That's not
place.
him though. You see his tech, but not him.
The Vulture is his goddamn villain. Oh, you gonna leave out
I
that?
didn't say nothing.
Yeah. Tony is over all of these scenes because even when he's not on screen, Peter is talking about him. Tony is the subject du jour for 2.5 hours of this goddamn movie, and y'all gonna fucking bypass it like this is fucking canon, and it ain't.
First of all,
oh my God.
Like I said, Tony Stark is in it for 4 scenes. Happy Hogan.
Wait, what are those scenes?
So the first scene
Drops him off in the limo.
drops him off. The second
The
scene saves him.
the drone robot comes and saves him.
But we see him
Tony
in, like,
calls
some
With Tony's
from a
voice.
cell phone.
With Tony's voice.
Tony calls
With
from Tony calls from a cell phone.
But then they show
That's
then,
two.
then they
That's
show
two.
Tony.
Then they show Tony.
Yeah, but that's the same scene.
That's a stop.
But that's
That's the same
No,
scene.
that's not the same scene as
is
the
the
limo.
No,
You said
the
limo
limo,
first.
the call.
And then the drone comes and picks him up.
That's
Then the
Two.
boat.
I'm holding my
Then the
fingers.
boat.
That's 3. And then 4 at the very end when he walks.
When he
him-
goes to the new
when he picks him up
Avengers
to the
What about when
Avengers.
he's in India?
That's the
That's
same
when
scene
he
as the
calls.
drone.
No,
Why don't you pay attention to the damn movie?
No, I'm saying India is.
That's him
scene
calling.
2.
That's the second one.
That's
When the
seeing-
drone.
That is seeing him on screen versus his voice.
You
Two
see
different
both.
things.
That's the same scene.
That's the same
But it's
scene.
still-
Same
when
scene.
you ask for when he's on there.
Robot drone goes into rescues Peter from drowning because the parachute's about to fucking bring him to the bottom of the lake.
When Pimp Tony saves his life. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my fingers up so you can stay
because
focused.
his fucking suit.
2, the Iron Man suit comes up. He thinks he's talking to Tony. Then we realize, no, Tony's not there. Tony's on the phone.
But
that's not two. That's not the scene 3.
That's 2 different scenes.
No, that's the same scene.
It's the same.
Wait, hold on.
Stop.
If you're in India and your suit's somewhere else, that's 2 different scenes.
He's making a call from the suit. That's the same scene. He's in real time.
They
Like,
cut
I'm not in
the
the suit,
camera,
but I'm calling you.
That's a
from
change
the
of
same scene.
that's a change of point of view.
It don't even matter.
That's
None of this even matters. He's
dealing with dogs barking at the moon right now. That's what I'm dealing with.
He's prevalent.
Dogs just barking at the moon.
What I'm trying to get you to see is he's prevalent in this movie, even when he's not on screen, based on the number of times it's about his fucking tech, or it's about Peter whining like a little bitch.
The Iron Man 4 movie without
But you
Iron
know
Man
what?
in it.
You also-
it is.
For 4 scenes.
It is
You also
much more than
forgot.
that.
Wait. You also forgot the news thing.
So how many
They
scenes
actually
do we
had a
get Captain
newscasting
America?
of him
Let
on
him
there.
talk.
Wait, what?
So in the beginning, there's a newscast where they talk about how like the what's the name of the team that goes off and cleans up after the city?
The cleanup team.
Tony's-
damage control.
Oh, they show his face on a news headline. That's a scene.
He's in it.
That's a
He's in it.
picture of Tony Stark.
He's in it.
They're talking about Tony.
Does he speak?
Come on. You're sounding pitiful. You're sounding pitiful.
When are the scenes where they're not either talking about Tony or having his tech in there? That's what I would like to talk about. Because y'all claim that this has no Iron Man influence whatsoever, but his tech is in every goddamn scene.
You're making it seem as if Tony Stark was all up in the movie.
Because Peter is praying to him.
Wait, well, hold on, I'm not finished. He does have his tech with him, but yet a lot of the scenes are him with fucking Ned. Him and Ned are hanging out.
Talking about Tony?
Well, talking about
Tony?
Well, talking about his.
Are you gonna say Captain America's in? It's a Captain America film too?
No, I'm not.
Because there was a lot of Captain America scenes. We saw him 4 or 5 times.
Like I mentioned, even the main villain is not Peter Parker's villain in this.
What the fuck?
What's Vulture's main heist?
His heist is
what is he actually doing in this film?
So his heist is taking Chintari tech
from who?
No, yeah, exactly, Carlos. He didn't see the fucking movie. He knows, for fuck's sake. He's taking it from goddamn Tony's company. One scene where Tony, motherfucker.
One scene where he steals from Tony.
No, goddammit. Tony is the one responsible for the entire fucking government aid, government partnership, damage control.
That could be S.H.I.E.L.D. Don't even say.
No, it's not S.H.I.E.L.D.
How do you know it's not S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Listen to him. Listen to your partner here.
The news broadcast for it.
Broken clocks right twice a day. So it is Tony's contracting company that kicks Vulture's group off the construction site.
And y'all wonder why I didn't watch this fucking movie?
It's not fucking Peter Parker's
villain.
Go
read the book from 1963.
It's not Peter Parker.
Go be mad.
No, I'm gonna get this out.
Go be mad in the corner and read the same book over and over again.
It is not Peter Parker's villain in Peter Parker's movie, and y'all fake-ass Spider-Man fans are sitting there on your knees trying to suck it up.
He doesn't deal with Tony at all. Tony doesn't even know he fucking exists.
That's how above it all his pimp ass is. That's how above.
He's getting child labor once again to fight his battles, just like in Civil War.
Well, he's the one who tells
really?
him to not fuck with it.
What scene did that happen?
Because I already know y'all.
You know from the trailer. Yeah, you know.
Oh wait, so for everybody that's out there, it's like, oh, Cronus, you didn't watch the movie. How the fuck? Why don't you watch it? Look. I'm not fucking gay, but I'm pretty sure I don't want dick in my ass. So let's put it that way, all right? I've already seen enough about this fucking bullshit ass movie that I don't want to fucking see it. So enough of those goddamn arguments.
Yes.
And he's been correct so far.
The origin story? Yeah, that was right on point.
That was before. I'm talking about for this cast, he's been right without even seeing it.
I can tell you exactly where I was right, because I actually, because you avoided the points that I brought up that were later on, and you just put in the points where it was like, yeah, I was wrong with the points, and I'm fine with saying that I'm wrong. But I'll tell you what I put up a couple of weeks ago, before the movie came out. We took a screenshot of it.
Okay.
It was on it was a couple Mondays ago. And the problems that I said, 1, Peter Parker's in high school again, which is true. 2, he's not an established hero yet, which is true. 3, start giving him his tech and treating him like a mentor.
Sounds familiar.
Which is true. 4, they ripped off Kaneki from Miles Morales, which was true.
Genki.
5, I don't know how to say his fucking name. You know what I'm talking about though. 5, Tony Stark deems Spider-Man unworthy of his tech. In what fucking universe is Tony Stark have better morals than Peter Parker, which is true. And 6, which is a new one, he doesn't have or use a spider sense.
So the spider sense is debatable.
No, it is not. He got hit by a fucking bus, didn't he?
No, he got thrown into a bus.
He got punched by Shocker into a bus.
So no, he did not get thrown.
And that punch alone tells me everything I need to know about his supposed
Spider-Man never been hit.
This is the biggest point where his spider sense could have saved him. When he's chasing after the Shocker, and right when he jumps off the roof where he's about to jump in the van, bam, the fucking Vulture picks his ass up. If he had spider sense, he would have sensed it coming.
He would have hovered. He would have just fucking. He would have done something. He would have Nightcrawler teleported out of the way.
Kevin is saying that he definitely has a spider sense. He definitely uses it, but I have not heard that shit.
Kevin's full of shit. Kevin don't know shit.
This is the thing. He doesn't say, "Oh, my spider sense."
Oh shit, spider sense. Let me slow everything down for the dumb audience.
There's nothing in the movie that makes you feel that he uses spider sense. He constantly got his ass kicked.
I disagree.
Just because Spider-Man gets his ass kicked in the regular. Spider-Man got his ass kicked by Hobgoblin, almost fucking died.
He got his ass kicked by
when he was fighting Shocker, and Shocker comes at him from behind. You don't even know Shocker's there, and he swings and tries to take off his head, and he ducks without fucking looking.
He heard it because before they even show that scene, you can hear electric shock from his gauntlet that he's wearing when he goes to swing.
But yet he knows which direction to duck.
He knows to duck. You brought the Hobgoblin? You remember how he died, right?
Yes.
He didn't even, when he used the spider sense, it wasn't obvious. He just backflipped out of it. That was the spider sense.
Was he not getting his ass whooped? I mean, there was.
But how did he win though? with that spider sense.
Okay.
The one with the spider sense.
It's a core.
So
it's a core power.
there is also another scene where he's on the boat and there's someone running at him. He uses a spider bomb to subdue him.
Yes.
He doesn't even
Wait.
look. He shoots behind him
That's in the trailer.
without fucking looking.
Because the guy came running
No,
down the thing.
no.
It was completely
No.
empty.
Oh my God.
And
It was completely empty.
No,
The cruise ship was empty.
No, I'm talking about there was no other people there. There was some random guy running down there.
There were four
The
people
FBI
in
was
front of
fucking
him.
right there. The FBI
Four
was there.
people in front of him.
And Vulture was getting in the fucking van.
He fucking was looking that direction.
No, he wasn't.
Y'all lied.
They show behind. How you gonna lie, Craig? Craig.
Rewind it, take. Go back and watch it. Watch
I've
it
already
again.
been seeing
Pay
it.
attention.
He
Pay
shoots
attention.
behind him. He's facing forward. The camera's on
Well,
him.
it was
he
no
throws
spider
the hand
sense.
back and
It
he
was-
shoots it
it
and
was-
tags him with the
Hold
spider
on.
bomb.
It's just like Stitch said. A clock can be right twice a day.
But no, not even that. 'Cause wait, so with the way the spider sense work is when Peter's in danger, that's when it gets activated. He wasn't in danger from some guy just fucking running toward him.
He was not running towards him about to fuck him up when he's part of Vulture's crew. He had it.
Not from that far away.
Not,
Oh my
He's
God.
not that close. He wasn't close enough.
I'm gonna rewind. I'm gonna rewind a little bit. Hold on. I'm gonna take us
Take
side.
us back.
So one of my main gripes, and I did not hate everything from this film, but one of my main gripes was the fact that, especially with these fake ass Spider-Man fans, I got to go back in the fucking history of 55 years and whatnot. The reason Peter Parker was so revolutionary in 55 years ago when he was created was because he was a teenager and isn't a sidekick to anybody. He's not a hero that is basically a Robin to a Batman. That was on purpose and intentional, and something that Stan Lee did that was against the mold of the time, and it became revolutionary later. One of the reasons why I have such a problem with the Pimp Tony narrative is because it makes Spider-Man this subservient, bitch-ass errand boy sidekick almost, wannabe sidekick rather, to another hero when he's supposed to be on a very similar level to Iron Man, if not above Iron Man, in all capacities as the face of Marvel. What do you say to that, given the legacy of this iconic character?
So what I say to this is, what is it that Spider-Man normally does? What was his moniker back then? He was the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
No. Yes, he was
a
that.
friend, so he was looking
hold
out
on,
for his name. Well,
hold on.
you can let me talk.
But you saying some wrong shit though. You can't.
I'm saying that you're saying that he was not the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
No, because you can't get to that with great power comes great responsibility and all that stuff. That was the official tagline that's been used by Supreme
Which
Court
we've
justices.
seen twice. We've seen it twice already.
No.
Wait, but who said that he was a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Who gave him the moniker? Was it Spider-Man or was it Tony Stark?
In this film, it was Tony
Get the
Stark.
fuck out of here.
Yo!
So
Wow!
I'll put that out. But
Wow!
I'm referring to the comics in the past. You were talking about his legacy.
Yes.
He was looking out for the low level. He was a street level superhero. He wasn't up in the sky.
Who was
he
nobody's
was not,
sidekick.
He's not really a sidekick in this movie either.
He's a wannabe sidekick.
He's just someone who wants
wants
an
to
approval
join the
to
Avengers.
join a superhero team.
No.
What do you mean no? He was trying to join the fucking Avengers. When did the Avengers have fucking sidekicks?
He's a wannabe Tony fucking Stark.
See,
Otherwise, why is he making the call?
He was trying to.
Why is he making the phone call?
He's trying to
'Cause
be
he's ready
in the
for the next
Avengers.
mission of
How
the
many times did
Avengers.
he ask to say, "When's
When's
our
our next mission?
When can I be part of the Avengers?" Not like when can I be Iron Man Part 2?
You got a couch I can
or
sleep
be
on?
on your wing.
Hold on. Let's make a distinction though. With the Avengers, that's a group of people, right? That's
Yes.
a group of superheroes. Did you ever once, in Civil War or in this, hear Peter Parker chiming in on how much he respects and loves Thor, or respects and loves
never
Hulk,
met Thor.
or anybody else?
Never
Captain
met
America,
Hulk.
yes.
Captain America,
Captain America, yes.
When during his fight, briefly?
Yeah, right. When
He says, "I'm from Queens and he's from Brooklyn." That's what you got.
No.
That's the same thing as calling Happy 24 hours on a
What's
day.
the scene in Civil War when he steals Captain America's scene? What does he say?
He's talking about Brooklyn and Queens.
No,
That scene?
before that, when
What
he
does he
jumps
say?
on the top, he says, "Hey, Captain America, big fan."
Oh God. That's
wait.
No, but that's,
now you wanna take that?
hold on. Being a fan
Now you
of one,
backpedaling?
yeah, no, I'm not backpedaling. Being a fan of one Avenger is totally different from what he does with Tony.
What Avenger?
God.
One of
You
I'm
just
talking about
asked
him.
that.
I'm talking
You
about him
just asked.
idolizing. I'm
He
talking about
idolized
him.
Captain America.
Where's the
Big
big
fan.
Where's the big evidence besides that line? There's none.
There is one. There is one. There's a scene when they're up in the stands. They have the Captain America video playing, and he's talking to knockoff Yoshi or whatever his name is.
Yoshi.
Where he asks him
Yoshi.
like, "Hey, do you know Captain America?" Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I met him.
Hold on. What you're saying, though, that's a problem, too. Even if he does idolize Captain America, that is still a problem as well.
He doesn't really show that.
He's on the same level as those superheroes, if not above them, as far as like Marvel superheroes goes. So the fact that they're sitting there trying to make him idolize all these other fucking heroes is fucking bullshit.
He's only had his powers for 8 months. He's been watching all these.
Rewind my last argument. Doesn't fucking matter.
In this universe,
I don't care about this universe.
Of course not. Then read the book.
They fucked it up.
Then
I have read the book. That's the fucking problem.
Then stay reading the book.
That's the problem.
Then don't criticize the movie.
That's the problem.
Then don't criticize the movie.
I can't criticize the movie.
Okay.
It's fucked up.
Compared to the book that you're treating as gospel, that's fine. The book is different than the MCU movie.
Yes, I'm going to treat the actual origin story from the books as gospel because the person who fucking created that shit, that's the way they wrote it.
Well, that's fine. They're not trying to go word for word,
and that's
page
why
for
it's
page.
fucked up.
And it's not fucked up because it obviously made a shit ton of money this weekend.
I was gonna write down and put it up. You're gonna say that,
but you're saying it's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
Okay. How?
I already gave you all my reasons. Like literally, like fucking.
It's fucked up for you.
It's fucked up for him
and the legacy. The legacy.
The legacy.
Hey, damage right now. Can make money too.
100% of the people that commented on our fucking rant video were against the movie that saw the
How many comments were there?
There was 3 comments.
Okay.
100%. 100%. Still 100%.
Okay.
100%.
Hey, let's go into something else.
It doesn't matter. No. It doesn't even matter about the money because, like I said before, stupid ass movies make a lot of money anyway.
Look at the chat room.
It doesn't matter. No. It does not fucking matter. Titanic was the #1 movie for the longest fucking time.
And Avatar.
Every fucking body knew the end before the movie was even fucking made. And it was the highest selling movie of all fucking time for like almost 20 years. That movie was fucking bullshit.
They didn't even get Flash right.
Wait, hold on. So Kevin from Comic Noobs is saying that in the comics, Spider-Man does idolize Captain America.
I knew he was going to do that bullshit. So let me stop you right there, fucking Kevin, and those damn comic book guys, and Zach, and fucking Matt, and anybody else talking that bullshit. There's no fucking Fantastic Four in this. Quit fucking trying to do that bullshit of, this is just like the Fantastic Four is replacing Avengers are replacing Fantastic Four. Not the same goddamn thing. And you never saw Peter Parker doing repeated calls and shouting out to the Fantastic Four after every low-level crime he fucking did, like he does in this movie, or getting a fucking suit from Fantastic Four. Did you, Kevin?
Well, he said, wait, no, the one about Peter's story arc.
No, shut the fuck up, man. There's no Fantastic Four in this. This is a complete pimp-hoe relationship. Tony ain't even fucking worried about him most of the movie. He's doing fucking desperate-ass calls. He should have had a restraining order against his ass. Happy was about to.
Change his number?
Yeah, but stop. Fuck all that bullshit. I got other shit to say about this. What about fucking Flash, who wasn't a bully?
Oh, fuck that.
How about he wasn't a bully?
Wait,
he was not a bully.
He was a bully, but he's not a jock.
No, he wasn't a jock, and he wasn't a goddamn bully. He was an asshole.
Bully.
Wait, time the fuck out. Let me ask you a goddamn question, motherfucker. When did Flash physically intimidate fucking Peter?
You don't need.
He didn't fucking happen because he's a goddamn bully.
You don't need to physically intimidate. You don't need to physically intimidate to still be a fucking bully.
No, Flash as a bully used these hands. He didn't do that shit.
So you can still be a bully using your fucking words.
Yeah. So he's a bully, but he didn't fucking use physical intimidation. He's a bully. He's a cyber bully. He's a cyber bully.
He could be. Hey, we
cyber bully. Get the fuck out. Leave me.
When they're at the most popular. Bullies don't exist. Bullies don't exist online. Bullies don't exist online. They have to punch people in the face. They have to punch people in the face. When he goes to
Bullies intimidate. Fucking Flash didn't intimidate Peter.
He controls the shit out of him. He embarrassed him. He goes to the most popular fucking party in the entire school with the girl he likes.
Him on blast.
And putting on blast.
He's a dick.
Calling Penis Parker the entire time. Is that not bullying?
Was Peter there?
Is that not?
Yes, Peter was there. Peter was there.
The movie.
Peter left.
Did you watch the movie?
What did Peter go do?
When he walked in, hey, Penis Parker. Boop, boop. You don't remember that?
He came back when he saw him.
No, I can't hear
he
you.
called him Peter.
You about to say I'm right?
No, Peter left.
But he came back.
Peter left.
He
left afterwards.
Yeah, because here. Dude, you don't fucking like to listen. You just like to oh no, you're wrong.
I told you when he walked in the party, he said, "Hey, it's Penis Parker." Did that scene not happen?
So he made a joke. He's a bully now.
Okay.
So hold on.
He did that several times.
And the entire time,
because he punks him when he's at school.
In school, it's
Can we stop for just a second here?
Yeah.
All right.
I understand what you guys are saying about bullies, but first of all, physical bullies exist still to today.
Yes, they do.
We're not
But
in some
so do-
fucking strange ass universe where all of a sudden there's only cyberbullying.
I agree. No one said
Yeah, that is true.
Second of all, if you want to have a bully like that, make a new fucking character. Don't try to rip off the name of a character and then put his, make him some other fucking bullshit.
Well, they kind of did that with Genki, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They did it multiple times in this fucking movie, which is bullshit. Because the Vulture, as far as I know, is not even an Iron Man fucking villain.
he's not an Iron Man
And they
villain.
made
He's
him an Iron
Spider-Man's
Man
villain.
villain.
No, he's
No.
Spider-Man's villain.
We've already established this motherfucker.
No. What was his tech? It was in Tony Stark tech.
No, God damn it. You
He
don't
was stealing
listen.
shit from fucking Tony, though.
He didn't watch the movie and he knows it. God damn
He
it.
stole this entire shit.
So he would be whose villain?
He hates Tony. He actually hates Tony. He's literally at the beginning of the movie, he lets everybody on who's watching this film know that he hates Tony. He doesn't give a shit about Peter.
He justifies what he's doing as in the same way that Tony used to steal shit and sell weapons in Iron Man 1.
Yes.
Tony wasn't
Tony
stealing
doesn't-
shit in Iron Man 1.
That's how he justifies it.
But that's all Tony Stark shit. I don't hear anything about Peter Parker.
He doesn't have any interactions with Tony Stark at all. Tony Stark doesn't know he exists. He just happens to be stealing from the register without Tony knowing.
But that was
Parker,
still...
his worry is that he's going to get brought to the attention of Iron Man. That's why he's like, when he got all pissed off about shooting weapons out loud and shit like that in the public, he didn't want to draw heat. He's like, we've been doing this operation for 8 years now, and now you want to start shooting weapons off. We got this guy running around in tights, bringing attention to our head, and we don't want to come to the attention of Iron Man and the rest of these Avengers from fucking up their operation. Parker or Spider-Man is the one that's bringing all this negative attention and fucking up his operation to put food on his family's plate. And that's what his issue is with Parker. He happens to be stealing from Tony. His issue is with Parker.
Vulture's issue is
That's fucking hilarious.
But wait, who did Vulture rob?
Yeah, exactly.
At the end.
Like I said, they don't have any direct interaction with each other at all.
All of his motivations were from who?
We're from the contract. Tony's contracting
being a
company
villain.
from taking
Yeah,
from
Tony.
his job.
That's from Tony.
Tony's contracting company.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Didn't have shit to do with Peter Parker.
through degrees of separation. Yeah, Tony.
Yeah, so...
Who does he have direct interaction with and direct conflict and directly tries to kill? Parker.
Doesn't matter, though.
Only because
Doesn't matter.
you're forgetting a big part of that. Only because Peter Parker is trying to impress who? Tony. The entire time.
He's trying to
The
enjoy-
entire meddling that was so annoying to Vulture was because Parker wanted to impress Tony. I mean, it's very
Fucking up his
simple.
operation.
That's very simple. Come on now. Let's be sincere and honest with these people that want a review of this movie. Let's not fucking lie just to try to get fucking
say we're
points and shit.
lying.
Let's talk about one quick thing real quick. Back to Flash Thompson. So with the production team, they kept talking about how because there was a big reveal that Zendaya was going to be MJ, and they were like, oh no, her name is Michelle, blah 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 blah.
Okay.
But what the fuck? So Flash Thompson is Indian in this, or like some person of color or something.
He's actually a Latino. He's a
Guatemalan.
Latino. Yeah, he's a Latino actor.
Okay, so it's okay for them to change his race, but now they're gonna kind of backpedal with MJ's character being black. Like, what the fuck is that shit about?
Wait a minute, what?
Well, she was MJ, but she wasn't even fucking MJ.
She was Michelle.
What
and
the fuck?
It was weird.
So her
What the
name.
fuck?
So here, this is from Kevin Feige directly speaking with.
This is some cop-out bullshit.
Den of Geeks. So this is a quote from him. In setting up this.
Listen, bullshit.
In setting up this will be a very different thing. She's not Mary Jane Watson. That's not who she is. Let me give that to you one more again. She's not Mary Jane Watson.
Then why is her
That's
initials?
not who the character is.
No one can have the name M.
No.
Not
in the Spider-Man world. Spider-Man world, you're gonna have an MJ that's the same
Hold on.
age? Fuck you.
Hold on. But giving her the initials that remand you of that dynamic, certainly it's intriguing about what
Shut
could
the
go
fuck
forward.
I feel like the
That is
producers
bullshit.
So-
bitched out when people were complaining about Zendaya being black, playing
on,
Mary J.
no.
So they're like, oh, we're gonna refilm this shit.
on.
Why when this is probably the most ethically diverse Marvel cast we've seen?
There was a lot of bullshit
So-
about that.
Wait,
Like,
there's still
Zendaya
more,
was getting
there's
death
still
threats
more
and
from
shit.
Peter Feige himself.
Well-
Peter's had a lot of friends over the years in the comics. A lot of his schoolmates and characters.
really.
It was not just Mary Jane. It was not just Gwen Stacy.
Don't call her
it was
fucking
not
MJ.
just Harry.
That's so fucking
Harry
stupid.
Osborn.
That's a fucking huge cop-out.
This is what I complain about all the fucking time when it comes to diverse comics in particular, is that they try to rip off established characters and then put in somebody else, just change their ethnicity and gender. It's fucking lazy and it's fucking bullshit.
You know what I wish they would have done? It's like watching the whole entire movie, I was like, damn, this chick is all over like fucking fiending for Peter. Is that Silk? Like, could that be Silk? I wish they'd have went that route with her instead of calling Michelle.
All right, hold on.
The chat.
Hold on. So Kevin from Comic Noobs, even though he's not calling in, he's getting a lot of fucking airtime.
I thought he couldn't call in. I told him he couldn't.
No, he can't call in. Sorry. We're on a backup system right now. It's my laptop, and I don't have it hooked up to route the sound through the soundboard and shit. Anyway, he said, I feel like you guys are forgetting the fact that Peter Parker's progression and story arc through the movie is him growing and realizing that he doesn't need Tony.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Kevin. I'm sorry. But
Prodigy wants to see the same movie over and over.
No,
at the fucking end.
No, here's the thing, too. I mean, again, there's all kinds of spoilers in this. Tony gives him a pseudo Iron Spider suit. He tries to gift him his second suit in this film.
For being a good little boy.
Yeah, and Peter turns it down, takes Tony's advice to stay low level and be a friendly neighborhood.
After he got taken away, after he already took away his first suit.
Yeah, exactly. Just like the trailers.
He's like the worst stepdad ever.
Of course he is.
One other thing is that Tony, he mentioned like, oh, you know, if I didn't take away your suit, you probably wouldn't even have been able to do all this shit. Like, he went up on the higher ground again and it's like, hey, look, this is because of me, you showed your true potential.
But then let's not forget what happens at the fucking end. Peter Parker, like the bitch that he is in this fucking film, takes back the Stark Tech AI heavy suit that Tony made for him.
Wait, he takes it back?
Yes, he fucking
gives it
does.
back. Well,
you forgot about that part.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I thought you said Tony takes it back, or
Take back those suits.
I'm sorry, Peter gets his
suit back.
Stark Tech suit back at the very end. And he takes it back.
It's sitting on his bed.
It's still his, and he's going to it.
You make it sound like there was some sort of exchange. He walks in his house and Tony dropped it off there.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay.
It's there again.
You make it sound like he was like, oh, thank you, Master, for giving me my suit back.
You guys made it sound like he created his own goddamn suit, which he fucking did.
Oh, he did?
No, you were raving about how he didn't make his suit.
He never made his own suit.
So,
Let's stop that bullshit right fucking now. What he very well did in Civil War that we saw, and we see in this again, he made dollar store cosplay with a red hoodie and some goggles that is not the iconic, everybody knows, Spider-Man suit. And what he did for 98% of this movie is wear the Stark Tech suit.
And that's what makes him dumb.
That's why I said that. No, that's why I said this is kind of like a shitty origin story, because you're making it at a point to where it's so early in his career, but yet they don't explain enough of his backstory. So it's like, why would you make it that early but not explain everything?
He needs the fucking pimp hand of Tony to do it.
And that's why it's fucking weird.
Let me fuck you up, because I know you didn't see it, Kronos. How about this? The suit, wait for it, fucking talks and has an AI name like Iron Man shit with Jarvis. They fucking did this for an entire 15-minute scene. I believe the bitch-ass suit's name is Karen or some shit.
Yeah, hey, first of all,
shut the fuck up.
You need to respect Jennifer Connelly's voice.
I don't give a fuck about that bitch.
Fun fact, the chick who did the voice of the Spider-Man suit
is married
to Paul Bettany, who is the voice of the Iron Man suit.
Still don't belong in Spider-Man.
He was the Iron Man
don't
suit.
belong in Spider-Man.
He was Jarvis.
Look at El Capitan back there like, nope, that ain't Spider-Man. With no fucking AI suit that he didn't fucking create. Get the fuck out of here with your bullshit.
Well, let's jump back on the suit real quick. So
fake Spider-Man fan.
So there was with the Spider. So Peter Parker is intelligent. He's smart as fuck. He actually hacks the Iron Spider suit that Tony gives him in the comics.
No, he does not.
But
Genki does.
In the movie, Genki fucking hacks that shit. Was the point I was trying to get to.
Words are important.
They're both hacking it together. One happens to be typing on the computer. Peter's doing the removing of the stuff.
He removed the tracker.
So I mean,
who brought the laptop to the fucking thing? Genki did.
Yeah.
Peter didn't bring no fucking tech. Why? Because he ain't got shit. He pulled
right. How'd he get out the vault?
So they made the Asian guy
just
smart.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they go to the Midtown School of Science and Technology.
So why was Peter so stupid? Could make his own suit?
How'd Peter get out the vault? Did he pull out a graphing calculator and hack into a fucking...
I'll tell you. Hold on. Time out. Time the fuck out. For those who haven't seen it, he uses his AI suit, Karen, to hack out of the motherfucking vault.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. He just said Karen hacked the thing. He wasn't the one punching in all the combinations.
Karen helped him a whole fucking lot because Karen told him, hey, you might have to look at that box over over there. Hey, here's all the things your suit can do.
He said
hey.
that. Hey,
it's on a timer.
All he said was it's on a time lock. It won't open in the morning. He's like, nah, fuck that. I'm hacking it. And he hacked it and got the fuck out.
So Matt brought up a good point, which he asked me. I guess he's forcing me to fucking talk about it now. Thanks, Matt. I'm just kidding, man. He was saying that his theory is that Marvel crafted this in such a way to make Peter Iron Man after the Infinity War, and Miles will become MCU Spider-Man because they own those rights. Which would be okay, because I'm hoping that if they do the Infinity War right, people will die and not come back like fucking Speed Racer. It's gonna be great, right? So we got to be honest with the actors that are playing the current Avengers. Some of them are getting old. In particular, what's his name?
Robert Downey Jr.
He's old as fuck. He looks great for his age, but he's old as fuck.
And Chris Evans is getting up there.
Even Jeremy Renner, I think, is getting up there.
So they do need a replacement eventually for Iron Man. But they don't need to do it like this. I think it's handing off. The way they're handing off the torch is really bad, because Peter Parker Spider-Man is more popular than Iron Man, and by far. And I don't understand why they're kind of disrespecting him like this.
Well, don't forget they all have movie contracts which end in the next couple years.
Yeah.
Do you have any issues with? Okay, were there any? Okay,
I was going to talk about my positives.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say we should.
Before that, in terms of Michael Keaton as a villain, how did you like him?
That is real quick. I'm just going to jump in. Sorry, I know I'm dominating, but I appreciated the fact that Michael Keaton brought a lot of real acting chops to his role.
I thought that was one thing I saw in the previews. I was like, Vulture looks dope.
Yeah, he fucking dope.
Keaton knocked it out of the park, and I'm willing to say, even though some people think I'm this big ass MCU hater, fucking Michael Keaton is the best MCU villain apart from Loki that we've ever had. And fortunately, I'll give the director credit. He was smart enough, along with the 18 different screenwriters, to not kill him off, so that we can hopefully bring him back. I like that.
What was your reaction to the big reveal on?
That was an interesting twist that also gave me. It was reminiscent
because the whole I saw it twice in the theater, gasped.
Yeah,
like audibly loud.
What's the reveal?
Tell the reveal.
Well, when you find out Vulture is Liz's father.
Oh,
when he goes to pick up Liz from
that shit coming.
Wait, who's Liz?
Liz is
his tomb.
His love interest.
Yeah, it's his love interest. This Peter Parker loves not redheads, but
he likes
red
milk
bones.
chocolate.
Yeah.
He loves red bone sugar.
He loves red chocolate. Boy.
So the girl he's sort of crushing on the entire time. She's on like the
decathlon.
Yeah,
or math team.
Debate team or something.
Math, the decathlon squad and everything. It turns out through all this craziness of him having to save her at the Washington Monument and everything, he asked her to the homecoming dance. He shows up to the door, and
I had a problem with that shit.
He shows up, and then it's Michael Keaton that answers the door.
That was my favorite scene, and then them in the car.
You have to say you saw that shit coming.
I'll be honest with you.
Right when he walked into the door, I was like,
there was no clues.
It's gonna be fucking Michael Keaton. Bam! It was fucking Michael Keaton.
I didn't see that one coming because I was maybe focused on other things.
I saw that shit.
I enjoyed everything with Michael Keaton. I wish he was in it even more. And I will also admit that zero people on this fucking earth gave a fuck about the Vulture until this movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, if you look at the Vulture's origin, he's fucking corny as fuck. Have you ever seen the old Spider-Man comics or cartoon?
He's like dying of like some kind of
old cartoon where his suit is fucking green and yellow
feathers
fucking shit. That shit was, he had lame motivations. In this, Michael Keaton brought that like street. He had real purpose. It was about him and his family and him and his business.
It was like,
if
reminded
you
me of
fuck
Walter
with
White.
either of them, he's fucking you up.
Yeah, it reminded me of Walter White. He was a
villain that you kind of rooted for because he wasn't just doing it for like fame.
Yeah, he was doing it.
He had for his family.
He had practical reasons.
And I love
reasons that almost any other man can get behind. And he's for his family and for his business.
One great scene was the one in the beginning where he, when the damage control comes through and he's like, "What?" And the guy's like, "Oh, you shouldn't put all your money into this," and blah blah blah. And he's like, and he just fucking socks him.
Yeah, he's like, "What you say? What you say, punk?"
I love that.
That was awesome.
Can I give another compliment? Because I don't want to be the ultimate hater and whatnot. And there were worse films than this, definitely. I think. Damn, I'm almost losing my voice. Tom Holland. I am going to put up there with Gal Gadot as a bright, shining new face and a star. I believe he has a very bright future. He in his scenes as just Peter Parker, did an exceptional job of portraying a young high school, with his body mannerisms, with his high squeaky voice, with everything he did. He convinced me that he was a freshman or sophomore in high school, and I appreciate it.
Have you heard him talk? He's 22.
He's 22.
And have you heard him talk? Because he is a Brit, but his voice is slightly a couple tones lower.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So I gotta give it to him.
He's a real actor's actor.
Yeah.
I give him props.
Yeah, because he has, as they say, classically trained. Yeah. He's a classically trained actor, even though he's
dancer, from what I hear.
God
damn.
What?
Gion's going in deep. He said he can actually act unlike Gal. How
fuck up, Gian. Damn. Catch this fade, fam. You don't know shit.
Look at this dude shit posting.
Yeah, you don't know shit about fucking goddamn Spider-Man. I know you. I haven't even heard his review. I know it's gonna be fucking shit. Daniel's gonna get on there and do some bullshit. Fucking.
I got your back, fam.
Hey, so jumping back to the Vulture, Michael Keaton. Did you guys see the nod to Batman in the movie?
No, I did not.
So there's a scene. It's when the Vulture grabs Peter Parker when he's about to jump on the van, and he Sorry, I just had a little fucking rage thing here. So that scene when the Vulture pulls Peter Parker up, why the fuck is he scared of heights?
That was bullshit.
Right? He's like,
that was bullshit.
I'm so high. But anyway, so there's a scene where the Vulture goes up to the moon and he spreads out his wings.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he makes almost like damn near a Batman symbol on the moon, which is a throwback to the original Batman movie. Which he played Batman in, and he took the bat plane up into the air.
Yep.
Yeah. Did a little moon thing and went back down.
They need to do like an old version of Batman. He needs to be in it.
Yeah.
It's like perfect.
Well, Batman Beyond. Wouldn't it be great with him as old Bruce Wayne?
Yeah. Are y'all reading the Batman Beyond comic?
Of course.
Oh my God, it's so fucking. Hold on, we'll talk about it in a minute.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
So I don't see why he wouldn't be afraid of heights. I mean, he's been doing the thing for 8 months, and he's in Queens, and a part that gets overlooked so many times. The thing that gets overlooked so many times is that he's from Queens. There are no skyscrapers in Queens. All that web swinging and shit. And I was so glad that they showed when he was trying to chase down that van, and he just twips and he's in the middle of a fucking golf course, and ain't nothing for him to fucking swing around. Where in all the other movies, you just see him magically just shoot it in the air and fucking web swing and do whatever and twirl off buildings.
Does he live in a high-rise apartment?
Yeah.
But he was at a party. He was at a suburban party.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he jumps out of the window and into the window all the fucking time.
He was on a roof, but I mean, you can't really. I mean, they showed him web swinging from like lamp posts, but I'm glad they did at least show him what he was actually connecting on and stuff. Where a lot of times they'll just show him shooting it off in the air and then magically he goes.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So I mean, I understand. I mean, if he's up in the clouds and shit, and Vulture just drops him, I don't know what is he supposed to hook on.
You got to make that fucking web parachute, bro.
Yeah. Well, we should get. Okay, real quick. One of the things that I both loved and fucking hated was the scene with him and Vulture in the building. They've had the confrontation. They know who each other are, and the building, because of Vulture, collapses on top of him.
I love that scene. That was a great scene.
It harkens back to 33, Amazing Spider-Man, which I like from the comics. I like that homage.
It seemed like it took it panel from panel.
That was very, very cool. However, this was the disrespectful part where I hated it.
Oh boy!
He looks into the murky water and sees the reflection of basically his face with half the Spider-Man symbol on it, and of course he doesn't think of Aunt May, the most important person in his life. He doesn't think of Uncle Ben.
Which is not introduced in the film.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because you do not have Spider-Man without Uncle Ben. God damn it! He would be a wrestler or working for the Bugle or being some accountant in fucking Queens, but he wouldn't be fucking Spider-Man without Uncle Ben. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, in the fuck, he looks at his reflection, and of course, instead of all of these important people in his life, Gwen Stacy, MJ, whatever the fuck, he hears Tony Stark's words to him, and that's what gives him the self-motivation to lift this concrete off of his body that weighs a fucking ton. I found that incredibly disrespectful because nowhere in the entire MCU has Tony Stark said anything remotely as iconic as Uncle Ben did. It's just never happened. And if there is a better quote in all of comics than Uncle Ben's, with great power comes great responsibility, I would love to fucking hear it right now. I don't think you have.
Everyone loves. I mean, I personally, don't care about seeing Uncle Ben, and I think a lot of.
Do you like him being replaced though? That's the thing. Replaced.
They fast forward.
Shut the fuck fuck up. No, with your bullshit. They replaced him in that. You talk about panel for panel. They replaced. Who the fuck do you think Spider-Man is calling out to when at his lowest moment? It ain't Tony Stark.
Most people did not want to see or have any mention of Uncle Ben.
I don't give a fuck what most people are fake Spider-Man fans.
Okay,
that's what they are.
Okay,
y'all don't really like Spider-Man.
Hey, I'm a
fucking Hulk fan, but I give a damn about this character. It would be like literally having Batman with no Alfred and no Thomas and Martha Wayne.
Like Hulk flying off in a plane because his heart hurts.
Wait, quick
Whatever
question.
the fuck.
Isn't Uncle Ben Peter's father's brother? Isn't that how he's even tied to that family?
It's the uncle.
So, like, they need to have him in it to understand why Peter Parker is living with his aunt. They never explain that shit.
No one wants that. Nobody wants that.
Here's the thing.
Kronos said he didn't want it. We agree on that.
But don't replace him with Tony.
So, hold on. I don't want it, but at the same time, I don't want you to just cut it out and then have him so early in his career that nothing makes fucking sense.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Like, they should have just had him later in his career. Like, if they'd have made it, like, after he graduated high school, that'd have made total sense. But to put him in such a young setting and then just totally ignore all of his motivations as a superhero is incredibly fucking lazy. And then to also replace the main motivator of him being a superhero with Tony Stark is fucking retarded.
And then not do a shitty job on Aunt May in that relationship. You have no Peter Parker. This is not a Spider-Man movie. It really isn't, because those things are missing. And the Spidey sense.
We already talked about the Spidey sense.
The Spidey sense I still think is debatable. So
one thing, I just want to throw something in there real quick, a little technical science maybe issue. So the scene when the boat gets chopped in half, why the fuck did that motherfucker not sink like instantly? Because there was even scenes where like water is rushing through the middle of the boat, washing cars over. That motherfucking boat should have sank. Even if Peter tried to pull it together, the bottom of it was cut too. That motherfucker should have even sunk faster.
It's movie magic.
I don't know.
Movie magic. You can't get mad about physics in a movie.
Water was shooting up from the center of the boat. That boat was fucking.
If you're holding it together, it still would have sank.
That boat hull was compromised. That motherfucker should have goddamn.
We don't believe in physics all the time. Objects are supposed to fall at 9.8 meters per second squared, but you can magically fall faster and catch up to something.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So I mean, we suspend our belief on some stuff that has to do with physics.
We're arguing about
should it have sank?
We're arguing
or main hero plots.
We're arguing about physics in a movie with a dude in an iron suit and a dude who's bit by a spider who has magical fucking powers. So,
let me ask you this though: are you okay with Peter Parker or Spider-Man being so beloved? What I found glaring was beloved. People calling out, "Yay, Spider-Man!" And he's a YouTube star. I mean, is that not correct?
Okay, a YouTube star is a little different than
people calling out in Queens on the street, "Yay, Spider-Man!"
Hey, do a flip. They were asking for his autograph. They just wanted to see him do something.
Whatever the fuck. Random. There's a drastic difference between that depiction of Spider-Man in the greater New York, Queens area and the historically accurate from the comics, whatever, with J. Jonah Jameson getting people riled up about him being a menace.
We didn't see Jonah till what, 2?
But I'm talking about him being weary, people being weary of Spider-Man based on the media's portrayal of him.
But
this is a drastic difference.
We've gotten both in the previous Spider-Mans. We've gotten him being a menace and then him being a savior.
Did it feel like the city to you guys? This is a question. Did it feel like the city felt differently about him in this as opposed to others?
He's a Queens legend.
In the first
Queens sort of underground legend. So
he's a menace.
In the other ones, he's a Manhattan fucking superstar. They put a fucking parade going on for his honor and floats and shit and gave him the key to the fucking city. So it's a little different. It's much toned back, smaller scale, and we'll see how it develops. I'll wait and I'll see how this progresses and develops and see how big his stardom gets to. But in terms of like it being a modern movie and him being a YouTube star, that sort of makes sense. You see a random sort of word of mouth kind of freak going around. The only thing you really got on him at the time is random ass phone YouTube clips and everything. I thought that was okay. That was modern.
Would you still expect all the people in the modern YouTube era in the low level Queens to all be in favor? Because that's what I get.
No. Well, even when they played Marry, Fuck, Kill and everything, the teenage girls are like, I don't know about him. They almost sort of gave a little tease. It could be like, I mean, even though they're not connected, like Deadpool in terms of Liz was like, we don't, or not Liz, but the other girl was like, we don't even know what's under the mask. He could be all distorted and disfigured and everything. So they know sort of him,
but he's not super revered.
But they don't, yeah.
But wait. So jumping into the MCU right now, in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they have the Inhumans, and people hate the fucking Inhumans. They want them fucking taken down. There's also the what's the name? What's not the initiative, but the whole thing that Tony Stark's want all the mutants or people to sign registry and stuff like that. So people should be afraid of Peter because he's a superhero. He's got powers. Yes. There should have been signs of people not liking Spider-Man altogether.
I felt like he was still kind of unknown.
He was just, and then he helped out the bodega guy, the sandwich shop dude. So it's sort of just like based on their personal experiences with Spider-Man at this point. Now it could get worse, and then obviously if J. Jonah Jameson comes onto the scene, then he's going to get thrown out there as obviously a menace, and this whole national media thing is going to sort of spin on him. But for where it is right now in the storyline, I'm fine with him sort of just being the Queen's hero, the neighborhood sort of hero.
Hold on. Prodigy, you got somebody dropping a government name in the fucking chat room.
Oh, goddamn it.
But anyway, Handsome Zach. You know who he is?
Oh, yeah, I know Zach, goddamn it. He's from those damn comic book guys. What he saying?
Oh, he's just saying he wants a shout out.
Yeah, he's on the East Coast.
He's got hoes waiting.
Zach is one of the biggest male hoes in the entire world. He's out there trying to hoe it up.
So since we're not talking about the popularity of Peter and stuff, or at least Spider-Man, I didn't like that Parker, like the girl that Parker was into, liked him too. Like Peter's always been like that social awkward person. He didn't get along with pretty much nobody. Like you never really see Peter, at least in like the other Spider-Man movies, see him with friends other than maybe Harry. But in this movie, he had like Yoshi and fucking
what the fuck?
He had like other classmates and shit that he like interact with or he's like friends with. But he had a chick that he was into that turns out towards the end of the movie was into him too. I felt like that was some bullshit too.
I don't want to say. I mean, we don't fully know how much Michelle is.
No, I'm not talking about Michelle. I'm talking about Liz.
Well, at the end, she sure as fuck wasn't into him because she was just like, yeah, you're sorry again. Let me get it. Bye, I'm gone.
Well, she fucking flicked on her a bunch of times.
Well, yeah.
So when I'm talking about the scene where he's like running through the hallway and running to her, and she's like, "Oh, it's Peter."
We get that scene in every movie.
It
happened with Emma
when he was a fucking adult.
No, it happened in the first movie. It happened.
They were already out of high school.
It happened in the first movie when they after because they had that whole interaction in the lunchroom and then the fight in the hallway, and then they have that in the first one. Do they do the upside down kiss?
I think it was.
The first one they kiss.
But wait.
We've seen that progress.
But he was out of high school though.
No, he's still in high school.
Make up your mind. Is he in high school in the first one or is he not?
Out of high school in that scene when he does the upside down kiss thing. He was out of high school with that, and she kissed Spider-Man. She didn't kiss Peter Parker.
Oh, that is a good point. That is a great point.
In the first one,
and he was stalking her. She wasn't into him. She was into Spider-Man.
It's a good distinction.
Her life twice.
He is supposed to be a loser in all facets of life besides academically in school.
Well, he's at a nerd school. He's amongst fellow nerds, so the demographic social complex works a little bit differently in the nerd school.
So let me ask you this, though. You two, you being Old Ninja and Stitch, you love this compared to other MCU movies or compared to other Spider-Man movies? Help us understand, because this is y'all's shit. What is this and why do you like it?
Go ahead, Steve.
Oh, I enjoyed it. The Sam Raimi ones, they don't. I mean, we're not talking about the third one. That's just wasting time. No one really liked the third one. The first and the second one, essentially, you go through the same sort of plot. It's just different characters, same storyline. Where one and two. He interacts with the same guy, whatever. Sort of looks up to him. He finds out that it's not the person I thought he was. The guy tries to kill him. And then
Doc Ock, right?
Doc Ock and
one quick
Green
thing.
Goblin.
Isn't the Vulture just kind of a knockoff Green Goblin in this movie, kind of?
In a lot of ways.
Because he has a wingsuit and he can control it manually.
One's a super rich millionaire. Oh, are you talking about in terms of like the weapons? villain, I guess on a basic sense, if you want to go there, but whatever.
Yeah, but if you think about that, almost all of his villains are.
That's like saying Captain America and Black Panther are the same because they both have vibranium. But okay. Whatever.
Tell us about this movie.
Okay. I enjoyed it. Like I said, it's sort of the same plot with the first one and the second one. And at first, I really didn't like the eyes. And I remember saying that when I saw the very first ever trailer for Civil War, where you saw his eyes move, and I really wasn't feeling that.
I actually like that.
At first, I didn't like it.
It's true to the comics.
It just threw me off, and I was like, and then I really fell in love with it. I thought it was fucking awesome, especially like, insta-kill mode, and it gets all black with the red dilated dot thing. I thought that was awesome. So in terms of like I went back and watched the first one, and when you're watching Parker talk with the Goblin, it's their faces aren't moving. Like so it's just like people in Halloween masks just moving their heads up and down, and it just sort of looks really, really bad, and it didn't age well. Okay. And I don't know if you can hold that to it as a fault, because I mean the movie came out in 2002, so it's been a while. Like I said, I was tired of seeing the whole Uncle Ben story. I'm tired of Green Goblin. I don't care if we never see Green Goblin, even though it looks like we're setting up for other shit going down the line.
Including Hobgoblin?
I'm tired of goblins. Okay. I think, like you said, he has such a good rogues gallery. I want to see new characters done really well. I was glad to see the Vulture. I wasn't excited to see the Vulture at first, but they did him amazingly well with his costume, his weaponry, how terrifying he was with those razor fucking... the people that did fucking X-Men and made Archangel need to look at how they did Vulture with these wings and need to copy off that whole studio design. But I want to see Mysterio. I want to see... I'm glad we saw a little bit of Shocker. I want to see Kraven. I want to see new people.
Shocker?
Yes. with the Master P tank.
Two in the pink, one in the white.
No limit soldiers. But no, I thoroughly, absolutely enjoyed it. It was a new, fresh coat of paint, and I was able to not sort of cement myself into these hardcore foundation of ideas of what I had previously grew up with knowing Spider-Man as. I was glad to see different people of color, even though I didn't want to see it. It was cool to be like, oh, okay, they're going this way with this. Okay, that person's that. Okay, that's gonna be Silk. It was all new and refreshing to me, and I think that's what you need after having 5 movies of Spider-Man. I mean, there was Spider-Man fatigue going on before this.
There still is.
Old Ninja, get in here.
So what was your question again? Well, actually, I want to do as a side note real quick. When Stitch was talking about, characters that have been switched out with different races. Now, there's been characters that we've been okay with that had been race swapped. For instance, Floyd Lawton. He's always been white. And then Will Smith plays him and he's black and no one has an issue with it.
Nope. I voiced my opinion about it.
But you still were okay. You still saw the movie.
I saw the movie, but I'm just saying, like, I still voiced my opinion that the original character was white. I said it last year.
Yeah, same thing with Karnak, because he's white in the comics, but Asian.
I talked about this before. I have a huge problem with that.
Iris West. Always been white. She's black on The Flash. No one seems... We had her as a fucking Black Girl Magic.
But, hold on, they can explain that one away, though, because it's a different universe.
I got something on that, and we've talked about this before. I make a clear line of distinction when it comes to a non-superpowered hero or villain who's basically a girlfriend who I've never had any issues with in terms of race or gender changing of any sort.
Yeah, problem with hair colors, though.
I do have a fucking problem with hair color. Lois Lane is supposed to be a brunette, goddammit. Catch this fade. Fuck that bullshit from Beavis and fucking Man of Steel. That's some bullshit.
God damn.
But seriously, it is okay with me with the leading girlfriend or whatever or lesser character to be changed.
Okay, so that being said, what was I didn't catch your entire original question.
So my question is, obviously this is a film that you enjoyed. We've done some shitting on it. We've done some praising. What are the things that you appreciate and enjoy about this film if you were going to recommend it to someone?
Oh, most definitely Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton for me, everyone says I guess it's tried and true. Your hero is only as good as your villain. And this villain, his motivations were grounded, but he stuck to his guns and he maintained who he was about. He was a no-nonsense villain, and it was great. It worked very, very well for this. I did like Tom Holland's also, like, super in-depth, like, he went hard for Peter Parker and his battle between trying to be, accepted into this new, like, super-powered world, but then then he's still in high school, so he still had to deal with that. So he still had to. The challenge for the actor himself was to be a teenager.
And we get constant high school scenes with him. In the other movies, he's in high school, but we get one scene of Parker in high school.
We have a bunch of people that just like joined the chat room.
Okay.
And,
shit.
Yeah. Chat's been lit tonight.
Jason was like, "What the fuck you guys drinking? Looks like Zima," and you were right.
It is Zima. Motherfucking found that shit.
Yeah, someone found six-packer.
They are drinking Zima. Hey,
if you're listening on SoundCloud, we are vehemently showing off our Zima glasses.
Yeah, Sean's gonna cry. You guys are drinking Zima. He's the beer guy.
Yeah.
But I'm drinking Enjoy By. Right. But I'll probably have a Zima just in I don't know, solidarity, I guess.
Have it open.
All right, pass the one.
1996. Welcome.
But yeah,
It's a twist top.
going back to Prodigy's question, but yeah, this movie does have issues. It's not a perfect film, but to me, I did enjoy this film. So it's possible to be critical of a film and still enjoy the film.
Yeah, and like I was sort of saying, we only saw in the previous movies very few scenes where he's actually in high school doing high school stuff.
True.
We saw the lunchroom fight, the fight in the hallway, then we see Garfield talking with Mary Jane.
Garfield.
I mean, in the later ones, in the amazing ones.
Oh, okay.
Then later on, and then we have the fight where Lizard comes to high school. Other than that,
I can do it.
Cronus is trying to open the bottle.
but
with his
other
arm.
than that, we don't really
The little
see the
twist
interaction of him dealing with high school stuff on a daily basis. This one, it's part of the main storyline, how he's managing doing his Spider-Man stuff with, oh shit, I got a decathlon. Oh shit, I need to find out what's going on with this Tracer and stuff, but I got to make it back. And so that was really cool. And then another thing, some of the little guest cameos, like Guilfoyle from Silicon Valley, he was hilarious for me.
He's a teacher.
Yeah, as a teacher, that really cracked me up. And then what about Glover's cameo? And there he says, I have a nephew around here. Dude, what was your thoughts on that?
That
I love
was,
that scene.
even though it was a very short scene, and he looks like he rolled out of bed from Atlanta, because literally he looks like that. He didn't dress the part. I enjoyed the fact that somewhere in this universe, a Miles Morales exists.
Yes.
I hope that they are brave enough to bring him live action on screen in later adaptations, and I hope that he gets his own standalone movie at some point.
So I do like that there's a shit ton of fucking Easter eggs in this fucking movie. So there was a lot of shit towards, we get a little bit of the Sinister Six. We had Silk briefly, even though she's not Silk yet.
Do they say
They say China, Cindy Moon.
Okay.
So they do say Cindy. She is in the film.
But real quickly, you know my
She's
issue.
too young
Yeah,
to be
she's
having
too
her
young,
pussy
yeah.
popping like you want.
Okay.
That would be super inappropriate for that to happen.
I don't endorse
Wait.
high school girls having their pussies popping.
Who wasn't fucking in high school?
But
Yeah.
as soon as she's 18, she better get bit by a goddamn spider, and that pussy better be popping.
She's supposed to get bit by the same spider as Parker.
Well, not the same,
Nah, it's the
but
same
yeah,
lab. It's a
yeah,
different
same
spider
lab.
number.
Oh, okay.
And literally, them
You
pheromones.
talking about MJ?
No, Silk.
Silk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Silk is in it, and look, if she ain't popping that thing,
Yeah, there was.
slim thick.
They also
Yeah.
mentioned Jessica Jones in it too, right?
I guess there's a couple. I guess there was two. One from Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, but they're real quick, real subtle.
One sounds to me, I can't remember.
There's also a subtle hint to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. There's a ton of shit just thrown into the movie, which I, as an MCU fanboy,
Well, they're fucking up if they mention Jessica Jones, because Jessica Jones went to the same high school as Peter.
yeah, I think there's some mention of her, like some achievement she did. So it's real quick, real subtle, but yes, the movie is not perfect, but I did enjoy the film.
Interrogation mode had me cracking up.
Oh, hold on. Somebody brought up a really
That
good
was fucking
point.
funny.
Somebody brought up a really good point.
What'd you got?
Spreckle Floss. They said if they do bring in Venom, how do they play up that the spider sense does not work against him?
Oh, that's a brilliant point.
Yeah, and that Peter's smarts are to his advantage. Obviously, in this universe, there's really no R toned down spider sense. And then 2, Peter Parker ain't that fucking smart. So, in this universe, I'm just saying.
Yeah, well,
Hey. Okay.
Well, I just want to jump in real quick. So for me, this movie was enjoyable. There were certain scenes that I like. I would say probably like about 25% of the movie was enjoyable. Most of it was toward the end. But like, it wasn't I feel like Spider-Man didn't really do much Spider-Man shit. Like he spent a lot of his time trying to do.
Is that like Spies Not Doing Spy shit? Yeah. This goes back like 2 years ago.
Episode like 7.
Like I felt like most of the Spider-Man shit that was done was because of the suit. Like even especially when after he unlocks it, like him having like the electric spider webs, and like even when he was trying to save the people on the boat, because in the previous movies, I don't like to bring it up, but like Peter jumps in front of the train, he's just fucking just going crazy, shooting out spider webs to try to stop the train. In this one, the suit he asks the suit where are all the strong points of the ship to try to save it. So he jumps up and just starts webbing and stuff like that, and then the computer's like, oh hey, guess what? You only did 98%. You fucked up. And then that's when the shit started like going to hell. But when it came to the point with him fighting the vultures, like when he was actually doing like cool Spider-Man shit, that shit was kind of cool. Like when he was like fighting the guys, like doing the flip stuff like that, which we rarely saw in the movie, that was cool. And then like when he's fighting the vulture at the end, which was really cool. But then there was also one problem I have with the fucking entire movie, which kind of ruined it for me all in general. So the scene where Toki has the fucking stone in his backpack and it starts to go critical and it fucking explodes and it fucking does all kind of crazy damage. When the vulture's flying away and Parker's trying to warn him like, hey, you know, the stone's about to blow, it's about to blow, they fucking do not show the goddamn suit blowing up.
Oh, that's true.
They just show him falling to the ground, and that's fucking it. Like that suit.
Towards the end, on the beach.
On the beach when the vulture is trying to fly to get the remaining Tony Stark shit that was left on the shore.
Okay.
And he's flying up into the air trying to like pull it or whatever, and the stone in his suit's about to go critical because when it went critical inside the monument, it fucking blew up and fucking did damage.
Well, it shot off like a pulse blast.
Yeah, but it didn't happen with him. It just fucking failed and crashed to the ground.
You don't see it.
Yeah, you don't see it.
It's not very visible.
So you're just talking about seeing it or the actual damage that took place?
Both. You don't see it and you don't see
because
the damage
the damage was in Genki's backpack, if we call him Yoshi Genki, whatever you want to say. But it was in his backpack. It didn't kill him.
But
all it did was shoot up in the air, and it was like set off like a seismograph type fucking pulse that rocked the stone slave built Washington Monument.
Damn.
Yeah.
But it was so Peter Parker did have Spider-Man had some cool scenes, like when he saves the people and when he's hanging inside. That's enough fucking. I keep bringing up problems I have with the movie.
All right.
They never showed Peter Parker's signature fucking. They showed it once. His signature fucking like hanging from the ceiling with the spiderweb between like his feet and him kind of coming down. They showed that once. All the other times it was just him kind of coming down with one fucking arm, which I had a kind of a problem with because I was like, that's Spider-Man's signature fucking move.
So he does it once.
Yeah, he does it when he saves them from the elevator.
At least he does it.
Yeah, I'll be kind of honest because in the other movies they don't show him doing that much.
Yeah,
right?
he did it.
He just did it when the kiss. When he kissed MJ is all I can really.
No, because there's this when he's like when he's chasing after the guy who kills Uncle Ben. He slides into that abandoned building doing the Spider-Man move, and he zips back up.
All right, here's what I want to hear. Let's give the final review numbers. Get out your spreadsheet, and then real quick, rapid fire, give me where this ranks out of the total 6 Spidey films. Real quick. Old Ninja, why don't you start us off?
Fuck. So you rating?
Yeah, 1 to 10.
I'm gonna have to give it an 8.1.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, because I like this better than Guardians 2.
This is so weird. So I was at the comic shop today, and I was like, you know, we're gonna do a podcast tonight, and I was talking about, you know, Spider-Man. This other guy was like, yeah, the movie had a lot of problems. He's like, but it was still good though. I was like, what the fuck?
Fake Spider-Man fans, fake Spider-Man fans, and apologists. Marvel apologists.
Same thing in Mass Effect. People have problems with it, but they still give it a decent score.
Shit, you gonna let him say the word Mass Effect again?
You gonna forget about your Suicide Squad dick fappening you were doing to that?
Hey, look, Suicide Squad had some. You know what? I'll save it for my review. Blue, what you got on this?
I'm giving this one a 6.5.
Ooh. And Blue is generous too.
Yeah.
What?
And I like.
No, he's not. I like. The numbers don't lie. But go ahead with your fake bullshit. We already went over this.
Go ahead.
I went back and I watched the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Was it Tobey Maguire, right?
Yeah, Tobey.
Yeah. I went back and watched the first because somebody's like, "Oh, watch your first one without having the nostalgia feeling." Blah blah blah. I watched it. I was like, "This is so much fucking better than the Spider-Man Homecoming, hands down." So I'm gonna say this is probably number 3 or 4. So I'll take 1 and 2 of the original the first two Spider-Man, Tobey Spider-Man. I actually like the second Spider-Man movie for the Garfield one.
God damn.
Just because Gwen died, and that was kind of fucking dope.
That was dope.
This fucking shit is lit. I'm sorry. Somebody, Sparkle Floss, he said, I rank Titanic above it as far as MC movies go.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Blue.
But yeah. So I'm putting number 4. It's my number 4 Spider-Man movie because the bottom ones would be the first Spider-Man movie because the costume sucked, and the third Spider-Man movie because of the whole black spider suit and the dancing and shit like that. So
That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stitch, I know you got your spreadsheet open. Give us your review and where this ranks in the Spidey film universe.
This is easily the top Spider-Man movie.
Number
of all time.
1, goddammit.
Easily, without question.
What is your rating on this film?
985.
Fucking
985. I didn't stutter.
Did you see Prodigy's face over there?
Wait, is that?
You almost threw off your fucking head.
Is that higher than Wonder Woman? You gave Wonder?
Oh yeah,
Aliens is better than Wonder Woman.
Oh Jesus
Oh yeah,
Christ.
he's the one who gave.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is what happens when you got fake Spider-Man fans.
What's happening?
Streets agree with me.
And
What's happening in the vote?
Streets agree with me.
Revisionist history.
Streets agree.
You got anything in the vault you want to?
Just people, it's a really good vault.
Yes.
It's always really good, but this time we got a bunch of people in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of folks.
Sparkle Floss, you've been fucking cracking me up all night. Thank you. Well, since you got here anyway. So thank you. And then like people asking us to like all do like a jiu-jitsu thing together, but I'm like nobody else in this
Yeah,
podcast
it's just
doing
that's
it.
just crowd us.
Yeah. Like, there's no I couldn't fucking pay you guys.
That's it. Here's my review, and this is me being generous because I love what Michael Keaton brought to the role, and I like a lot of things about the actor himself when it comes to Tom Holland. I'm giving it a 6.7 on a scale of 1 to 10, and this ranks behind Spider-Man 1, 2, and Amazing.
Wait,
as number 4.
Even 2?
6.7?
You didn't think 2?
So, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Amazing Spider-Man, then Homecoming. And the reason for that, all the reasons that we already cited, plus they literally were at a Homecoming dance for 20 seconds and the title is fucking bullshit.
So I saw that you were listening to Geek History Lessons since you're still in half their material.
Oh, the plagiarism.
But still.
Some of these points were made well before then on my list.
So shout out to Jason and Ashley from Geek History Lesson. But the point was, I think they made up a point where they felt like this was Marvel taking a shot across the bow to Sony, saying that Spider-Man's coming home to the MCU.
I didn't even get that. For me, it was mostly about if you're going to call something Spider-Man Homecoming,
I feel it.
Like for a movie title, you do have to build up something in the film that reflects Homecoming, and there's nothing in this film besides 20 seconds of a Homecoming dance, and that's bullshit.
It just makes me think that is this like the behind the scenes like studio versus studio type shooting at each other type shit.
Well, let's stop. The first logo you see on this film is
Homecoming.
No, fuck that. God damn it,
Sony gets all the money from it.
It's a Sony movie. MCU fans don't want to fucking admit this, but it's a Sony movie.
Yeah.
Columbia Pictures made it, a Sony company. And then you see the Marvel Studios logo and whatnot, and you have MCU characters in it.
Marvel gets the...
But this is Sony.
The production sort of... final edits and story in terms of Roth, but in terms of who's making money off of it, it's Sony.
Yeah.
It's like part of their contract.
And Sony is not stupid, and they're never going to fucking sell Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, no, they're doing their whole alternate fucking universe of Venom and
they're fucked.
Sinister Six and all this other shit.
Marvel has them where they want them now. Sony can't back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Sony's stuck.
But hold on, but Marvel's got that Disney money now.
Yeah, they do.
So technically, they can get the rights back.
Do you think they can
eventually
buy them
once
out?
they expire?
Well, I mean, people used to say that there was no way that Spider-Man would ever be in an MCU movie.
That's true.
Yeah,
But then he
that's
was.
true.
Yep.
So they have the money.
And this is a partnership, you know?
Yeah, this is a partner because Tom Holland is contracted to do 5 MCU movies.
I thought it was 6.
It's 5.
Okay.
So technically 3 out of those 5 are Spider-Man solo films, and then the rest are Avenger related films.
You mean 2 more Avenger ones?
Avenger related. I don't know what else because he is in Infinity War and whatever else is coming in after that.
Got it.
So There you go.
So we've had a very thorough, lively discussion. There's no animosity whatsoever. You can have differing opinions.
You dying tonight.
What are you talking about? Me and Stitch fighting in the fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, hold on, before we start, I got
booby traps and shit.
Yeah, but I will say this: if you are a fan of this
brought
movie,
his muscle.
Yeah, he did. If you're a fan of this movie,
I brought your EMT to revive your ass.
Thought this was gonna be one-on-one. Where'd you bring your posse? He brought his entourage and shit.
Yeah, got a taser.
If you're a fan of this goddamn movie, I don't have any problem with you. I think you're lying to yourself.
Holy shit.
I have a problem with you, but you're alive.
Yeah, exactly. Special shout out and an FU goes to anybody giving it praise, like those damn comic book guys or Super Suit or Daniel and Gian or Pre-Rec. A lot of folks are eating some serious MCU dick.
Nah.
Based on nothing but fucking hype.
I want to shout out.
And that needs to be clear.
Matt,
fuck all y'all.
Kevin, those real Spider-Man fans.
Fake them.
We all in that Spider-Verse together. I'm Spider-Man Bay Area. He's Spider-Man Illinois. Got Spider-Man Ohio. We running this shit. Fake ass Hulk ain't coming back. Never.
Oh shit!
Y'all
Pour this Zima out on this fucking ground for Hulk. It's Hulk's dead body.
Y'all love Peter Parker being a bitch.
Yeah. Keep singing those Drake songs, Hulk. Where Hulk at?
Whatever the fuck. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm
gonna tell you one more goddamn thing. I coined the phrase a fucking year ago. I was goddamn right. None of y'all gonna admit it, but I was goddamn right. I said Pimp Tony, because this is where that started. Right fucking here, I said Pimp Tony is way too big in this Peter Parker's life.
Tell us more about your tomato gumbos and all these other
whatever
things.
the fuck. I coined that phrase.
Yeah, you've been putting jalepenos in cornbread and other
only
crazy
hot water cornbread.
This random dumb shit you be doing.
Whatever.
Fucking up good ass, nice southern recipes.
My maybe. You might have some truth to that.
That's all bad.
Before we switch gears and stuff like that, let's talk about that ending credit scene with Captain America and that whole fucking trolling shit. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Oh, I hated that shit.
Oh, you hated it?
Yeah,
oh,
that
man,
was bullshit.
I thought it was fucking funny.
Why they teasing us so much?
Yeah, that was kinda fucked up.
MCU, goddammit.
That
Hold
was
on,
fucked
hold the fuck on. MCU, goddammit. Give me Thanos now. I've been patient. Give me some kind of teasers. Y'all have dicked me around. I swear to God, I'm coming for you,
You
Kevin
already
Feige.
know that Thanos is coming.
If they fuck him up
tie it
after all this
into
waiting,
this fucking Queens local story,
give a fuck.
you have this big ass fucking god be like, ho ho ho, Spider-Man, I see you. Like, no one's gonna fucking believe that shit. They should have wait till
show me death.
You'll have a beef if they don't do something in Thor.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, if they don't do
Are
something.
you with me on that?
Yeah, I want to see. I mean, even though it'll just be fucking sort of fan service, just to have his face.
Something.
Okay, yeah, we haven't seen his face for a while. They should have done something with Doctor Strange
and Guardians 2.
Yes,
they should have.
Yes, because when's the last time we seen a stone?
No, Guardians 2 was a definite. There should be either another stone in either Thor or Infinity War
or Black Panther.
Well, Infinity War. That Infinity War is where it's all supposed to fucking go down.
Yeah,
true.
It should be Black Panther or something.
So I'll give you Black Panther. So either Black Panther or Thor.
I don't want anybody taking screen time for Black Panther.
That's true. It looks so fucking lit.
I won't be. You know what? I'll be cool if they find like a stone in Wakanda somewhere.
The only thing, if they mention like Bucky or Bucky gets tied, Bucky's in ice in Wakanda, so
fuck that motherfucker.
That's the only thing. Other than that, I just want Black Panther doing black shit, cooking up chicken, doing whatever, sharpening spears, fucking up people coming stepping foot on that land.
Wait, did you just say chucking spears?
Sharpening spears, motherfucker.
Shit.
Did they not have spears in the fucking? Like I'm saying something racist.
They're
they had spears in the.
They are technologically advanced.
Did you see somebody got mad? They were like, "Oh, then I got black people chucking spears," and I was like, "Hold on, Captain America throws a fucking shield, Thor's got a fucking hammer, and then somebody else has some bullshit ass fucking weapon too." It's like, come on, man.
Spears are all over Asgard. All over Asgard.
Yeah.
So
fucking Idris Elba's had that fucking super spear.
Yeah,
that fucking whatever it's called.
Sword
thing. Yeah.
All right. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck Stitch's opinion.
You can send flowers to Cthulhu's Prodigy. Send your flower emojis, your well wishes.
Actually, send all your memes.
Yeah.
How much you love
We're gonna
Spider-Man
start a GoFundMe account for your funeral costs.
Meanwhile, most of our audience agrees with us.
Show Miska some love because she recently widowed.
Hashtag Prodigy was right. Peter Parker ain't no bitch.
Hashtag Prodigy on some bullshit.
God.
Again.
All right,
man, that was epic. That was
fun. All right, let's switch gears. Everybody see Castlevania, goddammit.
No.
Fuck yeah. Oh, you didn't watch it?
I watched an episode.
Watch it all.
Talk about it. I'm going to still watch it. I don't care.
You gotta watch it all.
I've been dominating the hell out of this. Chronos, you gotta get in here. I know you're taking pictures of Zima.
Tiny Thanos and Zima. So yeah, so they were talking about the. They said it was anime, but it's not really anime. Like I think it was sort of like anime. It was like a mix between anime and live action. Oh, not live action.
CGI?
No, Western cartoons.
Okay,
really.
yeah.
It was awesome. It was only 4 fucking episodes. So if y'all want to watch it, it's only 4 episodes. So it takes you like 2 hours to get through. It's 30-minute episodes.
That's some sweet as fuck. Sprite.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time drinking it.
It tastes like Sprite.
Somebody said it was good,
Look at
motherfucker.
his face.
It's like, I'm about to get white girl wasted with Zima. It's only 5% alcohol.
Damn.
But yeah, so
We need some Anaconda malt lick up in here.
but it gives you a little dick.
Get you some diabetes.
Diabetes.
But so yeah, Castlevania was awesome. Like I didn't know it was gonna be so goddamn violent.
Yes.
I was like, holy shit, they had. Check this out. This is one scene. There's a scene where they show a crib, the crib is empty, and the next scene they show a demon with a fucking dead ass baby bleeding and shit in this fucking demon's mouth.
Oh, you forgot to
was like,
mention.
God damn.
You forgot to mention that the crib was full of blood.
Yeah, shit was all fucked up.
Well, even like the little scene I saw where his wife gets fucking or when they burn her on the fucking cross for being a doctor, like a real fucking doctor, like claim her as a witch. I was like, I've never seen somebody like them show somebody fucking burning on the stake or whatever.
Well, go watch what was it, the Joan of Arc with what's her name?
Oh, with Mila Jovovich.
Yeah,
they did burn her.
But yeah, shit was it's all fucked up. Like,
the Wicker Man, they burned fucking Nicolas Cage on the cross.
But it gets dank real quick, and like it gives motivations to why Dracula does why he fucks everybody, and he gives them fair warning.
Yeah,
a year.
He gives them a year
to like unfuck themselves, and they don't do it. They just thought that he wasn't gonna do it, and
they thought he was playing.
Yeah, he brought the fucking heat.
They learned today.
Literally.
He was like, let me get my boys from hell and roll up on your ass.
Yeah, because he was like, I'm gonna give you a year to unfuck yourselves. Then he goes back to his castle. So it's gonna take me a year to get my army, and they didn't fucking listen. No. And so a year later comes around, they're like, yeah, we see the demon that wasn't even real, never came back, blah blah blah. And as he's talking, fucking clouds roll in, and it starts raining blood, and that's when the fucking shit hits the fan. I was like, God damn.
I can't wait. I'm gonna watch some tonight.
I'm watching that shit.
Yeah,
it's really.
Is that
good.
hour long each episode or
no?
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Oh,
30-minute episodes.
I wish I'd have known
It's
that.
like 25-minute episodes.
So you can quote unquote binge watch. It's not even like really a binge.
Yeah, it's like watching. It's like watching a 2-hour movie.
And you don't have to have played the games to get this story at all.
No.
Like it's one of the Belmonts, and not Simon Belmont, which from I think
Trevor Belmont.
I think Trevor Belmont.
And Alkerd. I know Alkerd.
Yeah,
So
it doesn't even fucking matter. You
See, I was like, who the fuck is this that Dracula's talking to?
Yeah.
And then it didn't occur to me until like the very end. I'm like, oh shit.
Is it like Japanese animation style?
Sort of.
It's a mix
it's still
between
good.
Subtitles or no?
So Matt,
No, it's English.
I mean, you can.
Okay.
Matt inside in the chat room called it Americanime.
Oh, that was Matt from Pre-Reg.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
The only thing that's kind of weird is that the voice acting isn't on point the whole time. I'll be honest, it's a little off sometimes, but it's still good.
Are there any names attached to it? I mean, I heard you guys talking about it. But I know
Not that I know of.
Any names or who's direct? Did they announce that they're doing a season 2?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Season 2 is.
It got picked up like the day after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mishka Black, who's still in chat, she brought up the point that in Game of Thrones they burned a child on the cross.
I don't watch
They
that
showed
show.
that.
I don't watch that gay show.
You better stop. Because we're going to be talking about this. Yeah.
People fucking each other and goddamn dragons.
Get him, Debo. Get him.
You never seen Game of Thrones?
I've only watched 3 episodes and they all were. There's too many characters for me to watch it. And it's also on a premium channel. I can't afford that shit. HBO?
You got Cody?
What are they really high in tech?
Exactly.
So I like how Blue said that.
Yeah, but you got a drone and shit flying around.
How much is your rent? How much is your rent, Blue?
Yeah.
This motherfucker doesn't have rent, and he lives in California.
I got rent. It's not no California rent.
Yeah, all right.
So I got a drone and a goddamn camera.
Yeah, you got a couple drones.
Flying out to Hawaii and shit.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, my first time going.
But yeah, definitely watch Castlevania. That was one of those. American animes, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that really knocked my fucking socks off. It reminded me of the old school games mixed with some Dark Souls shit, and it's just violent awesomeness. Definitely check that fucking shit out. All right.
Definitely worth watching.
Why don't we get into, there was some, we haven't talked about Food to Watch in forever, and there was some big news, right?
Yeah, but it was like some bullshit. So we were talking about, last week we talked about Doomfist up there fisting people, but I didn't get to fist nobody last week. It was some fucking bullshit.
They had to nerf him.
Well, he was only available in testing areas, so he is not wide fucking released.
Well, it's for good reason.
Yeah, I know that they're testing him. They're trying to do balance changes.
But do you understand why they're trying to do balance changes?
Yeah, because apparently he fisted too many fucking people.
No, he giving generalization. Do you understand why, though, specifically why they had to go back and like rethink it?
Is he too powerful? Or?
Yeah, apparently he's super powerful.
But why is he too powerful, Ninja?
I don't know why. I just know he's
let me finish. Shut the fuck up. The reason why he's too powerful is because he had a shotgun in one hand that shot 4 shots, which is pretty powerful. And then like when you actually hit somebody with your fist, it was super powerful. And the thing that was like fucked up when I was watching it is that he had other powers too, but as you dealt damage, you would collect shield.
Oh shit!
And so it makes it.
So it's a regenerating tank based on how much damage he deals.
Yes, exactly.
What the fuck?
So as long as you keep dealing damage, like you're basically
just hold the button down.
If you're real good, well, you can't hold it down.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta keep clicking.
Yeah, you have to know how. Like obviously, I do in that's why they made it like 4 shots only with like the hand thing and the fist. But as long as you're doing damage, though, you're getting your life back. So yeah, you're pretty fucked. So I think they had to nerf like how much energy you got back, because I was watching somebody like play in the training zone.
Yeah,
and you can get back like I think it was like almost 600.
Oh wow!
Like shields and health. And that's
and health?
Yeah, well, it's all together was 600, and that's a shitload.
Yeah. Well, and kudos to Blizzard for tweaking things. Like they actually care about their product. They care about balance. And I want to play with this awesome fucking character, but I don't want him to be too over fucking powered either.
I mean, you know everyone's going to be trying to play him once he comes out, so.
Yeah, for certain.
So I have not seen an official release date for his wide release, but all I keep seeing is people teasing me that you can play with this dude. It would have been sick if Terry Crews was his fucking voice.
True.
There's this funny ass fucking video that GameSpot shared where they used the sound bites from Terry Crews doing his Old Spice commercials, voicing Doomfist. There's actually like a 2-minute like anime from this company in Singapore. You can watch it. You can watch it on YouTube. You can check it out. Just look up Doomfist anime and you'll find it.
No, you don't want to be telling people that. Like search filters. You know what I mean? Because
on YouTube.
Fuck all that shit. I'm just trying to tell you.
If you're on Pornhub, that's totally different.
The Overwatch fucking Doomfist hentai is already fucking out.
Not on fucking YouTube.
Well, you never know.
No, YouTube take that shit off.
You have been enjoying Food Wars and everything.
Yeah,
I know Matt, I was seeing if he's in it. Have you been watching it? I mean, Capitan, and some good shit. Like I said, and then Matt from Prereq has just been fucking, he binge watched through it. Becky's catching up on it. She's almost done with, I guess, season 1, but go into it. Give that.
It's a sleeper potential eggplant new anime of the year nominee already, and I'm only on episode 5. Literally, they got food poured in it. You eat some fucking tasty ass shit like seasoned rice, and you nut. You take your clothes off and you nut whether you're male, female, doesn't fucking matter. You're gonna nut. An octopus is gonna appear out of nowhere.
No,
it's gonna finger fuck you.
The octopus comes if you eat bad shit. When he was serving up that squid with the peanut butter.
Oh, that did happen.
Yeah.
You're right.
Then the squid comes with the feely tentacles, and the girls get tentacle raped and shit like that. They're not happy about it.
Yes.
They gotta take showers.
Well, they liked it a little bit. Let's not kink shit.
But it's so good because they try to like hold back from fucking orgasming and shit.
My favorite is God Tongue. They have the perfect waifu. She has this like sophisticated palate, the most sophisticated palate in the entire world. She is like a food tester at the world's greatest culinary academy. And God Tongue tasted Soma's fucking seasoned rice, and this bitch fucking nutted on screen, squirted and everything. But she didn't want to tell this motherfucker that she liked his food, and she was like, "It's disgusting," and just cream. That shit had me rolling. I love that shit. I fucking threw my money at the screen, man. That shit. Watch.
I'm glad I
Food
can
Wars.
find these random nuggets. You
found Assassination Classroom.
I'm so bad with. I need to watch more anime.
But wait. Shout out to Professor Dankenstein.
Yes,
Professor Dankenstein
he was
originally found Food Wars.
Yes.
Much props to him.
Yes.
This is a fucking Anime of the Year potential nominee.
Yes.
You know, a lot of these like kind of like real life animes are pretty fucking funny. Like there's the Yuri on Ice that you like.
Yeah.
Which is really funny. There's the basketball one that's pretty fucking dope, and there's also like that swim one which I heard is fucking funny as hell.
Well, Yuri on Ice was realistic if it's gay porn that you're really into.
Super gay. That's why Prodigy likes it.
That's why
you couldn't get gayer than. I mean, JoJo has some scenes that are like, what the hell is he wearing? And he's being extra. Yuri goes all the way fucking there.
Yeah, Prodigy watched it because he was hoping foodies would show up, but
and they
just kept watching.
And even Matt will even mention, because I'll ask him, I'm like, are some of these food techniques legit? And he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, it's real shit. I was like, God damn. I was like, I want some seasoned rice.
Yeah.
I was like,
seasoned rice. I need that in my life now.
Yeah.
Matt from Pre-Act Live actually tried to create one of those dishes from the Food War thing, right? Because I remember Becky had posted it.
This is why I told Matt earlier, I think this week or last week, I was like, bro, why the fuck don't you have a YouTube channel of you making food? Because he's an actual chef.
Yes.
And he was on TV for being a chef. He was on Food Wars season, I think, 5 or 6.
Food Truck Wars or something?
Food Truck Wars, yeah. And I watched it. It was great. I stopped watching after. He didn't make it all the way through, but he was like in the top 3.
Nice.
Oh,
shit. Did it great.
That's better than me on American Idol.
Yeah. So he needs to make a YouTube channel about him fucking cooking food.
Yeah, give us some cooking shit.
Yes.
You got to demand. The public needs Matt cooking.
And you know what? If the girls are fucking nutting while eating it, you know
exactly.
what I mean?
I don't know how Becky feels about that, but
Damn.
if you could get some like video cooking hose in the background.
This booty shit.
Yeah, just eating your fucking seasoned rice and just nutting.
If Epic Mealtime can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's true.
There you go.
Epic Mealtime has some bad broads on there.
We gotta get on his channel too. We gotta like go and fly there and try out his food and be like, this shit's fucking gross. As we're nutting.
Oh man.
This fucking hot tartars. Oh, I can't eat it.
Oh, damn. All right, what was this news for Stranger Things? Staying with some Netflix shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
shit.
got a release date. It's October 27th.
And
is the
poster.
release.
And a poster. Fucking dope ass fucking
Cthulhu's
poster.
coming, bro.
Pretty much. Yeah, so apparently they bumped it up because originally it was supposed to be Halloween. Now it's like 3 days earlier. So
Fine.
yeah, it's
And
fine.
get another season in production because I think a big part of it is because they're kids. They look like kids.
Yeah, they gotta get it through.
Yeah, you just get as many seasons as you can. I mean, child labor, but whatever. I need my Stranger Things.
If you're Tony Stark, you don't give a fuck.
Tony Stark be like, get it, but get back on screen.
But at least with
I got some problems. You my solution.
what they could do with Stranger
Put
Things,
down your
though,
binky.
is they can kind of as the kids get older, they can kind of time jump and be like, you know, hey, this is 8 years after such and such, or some kind of do some shit like that. Like right now they're in elementary school, they can like jump to like middle school.
Well, I got to interact with the live studio audience. So, what do we call him? The Captain or Jesus Christ?
El Capitan.
El Capitan. Have you watched Stranger Things?
Oh yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you watch with the kids or?
Oh, hell no.
That'd be nightmares.
That's awesome.
Father of the Year.
That's all bad.
Good shit.
God dang.
Yeah.
We should have a Father of the Year award and should just have Goku on there.
There you go.
He's the best father of
It's
all.
gonna be Tony Stark on there. Watch.
Oh shit.
Everybody's Pimp Daddy's father. Yeah, no, but Stranger Things should be lit. Nobody gives a fuck about Barb. And
Fuck you, Barbara's dope. Fuck what you trying to say.
She underwater.
Yeah, she's dead. Well, you never know. She might come
Yeah,
back.
she missing. Her parents don't care.
Is she in the poster?
She got bones in the poster.
Her car is still parked outside that house.
Dang.
Collecting,
Oh, it was parked out front of the
protecting
bus
leaves
stop.
and dust and everything.
Yeah,
Damn.
Oh man.
I feel like she was half black because they never showed her dad. And her mom didn't give a fuck either. I was like, God damn.
No.
They're like, maybe she went out for cigarettes and never came back.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Maybe they did show her dad. It was just that pack of Newports on the counter.
They didn't even care about her showing up for class or anything.
No, nobody give a fuck.
Yeah, whatever.
Her friend didn't even give a
Friend
fuck.
didn't like.
Yeah,
Friend didn't give a
her
fuck.
friend was getting dick for the first time. She
Yep.
fucking sold her out. She was like, "You can go sit outside while I get this teenage dick."
Yeah. Hey, but it was only because of her friend that actually she gave a shit about Barb. She was the only one that was like, "Where the fuck is Barb?" Everyone else was like, "Who?"
She did go searching for her.
Yeah,
She
she's the
actually
only
went to the Upside Down to try to find her.
Oh man.
Damn.
Almost got
What would be your
fucking
worst? What would be your worst place to be? In the Upside Down or the Sunken Place?
Oh, you saw it. You saw Get Out finally.
So what?
Get Out, right?
Oh, so this is fucked up. So I started watching it. I saw a dude with the fucked up rear naked choke thing. I was like, bitch, I can get out of that shit. And then I kept watching it, and I looked over, and then came back, fell asleep, and I was like, no, you need to wake the fuck up. All right, wake the fuck up. Because I ain't watching this shit alone. I want you to see. I'm gonna walk you through. I'm gonna fuck your body up. Try to listen to me. I'm just saying. All right. But yeah, she fell asleep, so I stopped watching.
Oh, man. Yeah, we need your opinions on.
Yeah, she was interested in watching it.
Yeah.
So which one of the two?
At least with the sunken place, you're kind of like in your own goddamn world, kind of watching TV. But it's not.
You watching somebody else controlling your shit.
That's what I said. You're watching TV, but you're just not controlling it.
You're
It's
stuck.
like sleep paralysis.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Forever.
With the upside down, there's a fucking monster out there trying to eat your ass.
Hey, you don't even know.
You want to be an upside down?
Yeah, I'd rather be in the upside down because there's a chance I can get out.
Yeah.
You got out.
If I die, it's gonna be on my own thing. I'm not just gonna grow old, sitting in darkness, like I'm in solitaire or something.
Yeah,
solitaire
upside down for me, for sure.
Yeah, I might do it back with the upside down.
What was the what the fuck is this Joker shit? Joker and Harley Quinn?
Oh, the orgy.
The orgy.
Yeah, so I do this on here. So there was a cosplay orgy that happened down in Australia, and there was a couple that dressed up as Joker and Harley Quinn. I guess they had like toy guns with them, and I guess people took them as being too realistic, and so they called the police on them. So when the police showed up, they had the guy playing the Joker. I guess he was playing around. He pointed his gun to the cops.
That's fucking smart.
So they fucking shot him.
So
wrong.
Darwin Ward.
So the witnesses that were there, they were like, they did not point a gun at the officers because at the time he was fucking a woman.
Oh shit! I didn't.
Yeah, they said that he said it was mid-coitus.
Wait, Joker was fucking a woman?
Yeah, and so no, he didn't point. The witnesses said he didn't point a gun to him at all. So that he was fucking a chick, and so they shot. They were shooting at him.
Did he shoot his load at the cops?
Well, apparently they shot the guy and the woman that he was fucking.
Yeah, like
apparently if he was really fucking her.
I think she got the bullet grazed her, but he ended up having to go.
Did
to
they
the
think it was a rape in progress?
No, they thought that he had a fucking gun, so I don't know.
That's all.
It was an orgy, so I'm like, everybody should have been fucking.
Okay, orgy. Okay.
I have additional questions.
What did they think his dick was a gun? Was he packing?
It was inside a pussy. So
well, I mean, he was in mid-stroke, so they may have been like he was fucking with a gun.
I mean, did they think that the orgy wasn't consensual? Where is the
that's why I asked
crime
about the
that
rape
they're...
thing.
They were trying to say that he had a gun and they pointed the gun at them. But witnesses at the scene said that he didn't have a gun. First of all, the gun that he had was fake, and second of all, he was fucking a chick, not pointing a gun at nobody.
There were witnesses to the orgy, or were the witnesses also partaking in the orgy?
They were at the orgy. They're probably partaking too, but it was like the main person that was like facilitating the orgy.
Yeah.
Said that he didn't have a gun. He wasn't pointing a gun at anybody.
The master of cocks.
And both cosplay fuckers are dead. Is that correct?
No, they're alive.
Oh, they're alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
They just shot.
Damn.
They have one more hole.
They'll get a nice check from the Melbourne Police Department.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's things like that happening, but I didn't know shit like that happens. Like real fucking.
You never thought that orgies go down?
Cosplay orgies.
Dude,
going
we
shit.
live like 30 miles from the city.
Yeah.
That shit going on right now.
If
He was at the
Prodigy-
dungeon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If Prodigy's researching scat orgies, of course they're gonna have cosplay orgies.
Yeah, just researching.
Exactly.
It's a bunch of horrible fucking nerd sex happening right now. Awful fucking gyrations on top of each other.
Oh damn.
Pushing up glasses and shit. Popping pimples.
Yeah, that's all bad.
I love you nerds though. It's all
Is
good.
it in yet? Is it in?
Get your nerd sex on. It's all good.
Hell fucking
Hey, some of the nerd girls are freaks though.
Sure are.
That is true. And a lot of them now have fucking ass. I was like, holy shit, go to this cons now? I'm like, what the fucking nerds grow ass?
Yes, donk for days.
What's that one chick that you follow on Instagram? Not Instagram, but the
Ivy Doom Kitty?
no. I mean her. I'm talking about Mama Mo.
Oh, Momokun.
Momokun, yeah. Yeah, that chick is thicker than a Snicker. God damn.
Can you show the
Bruh.
Can you show the vault?
Oh, I can't.
Oh, that's
I can't.
okay.
It's not the Black Toast. I can show you guys though, but
Yeah, well, no, I already seen one. I've already done seen it.
I learned about it just at Phantom Man. I was like, wait, whoa, you might take because Prodigy was super fucking excited. He's like, man, you gotta go take that chick picture. I'm like, who is she? You're like,
I nearly nutted, but
she's on the wall. I'm like, okay.
I mean,
she was cool. She's a very nice lady. She's thick as fuck, but I didn't like, I wasn't rude. I didn't go up to anybody and touch anybody or whatever. I just said, hey, can we take a picture?
Dick.
She is thick as fuck.
Right here. Fucking dick.
Yes.
On the left or the right?
Left.
Okay.
Thick
Yeah. Thick
Hey, Ivy Doomkitty is thick as fuck too, though.
That she is.
Shit.
Her ass is not even like believable in person.
Yeah, it's not. It looks. Her body like defies all biology and physics. You're
You
like, how
place
does
a
this
cup
work?
on it.
Dude, the first time I saw Ivy Doomkitty, I saw her ass first. I was like, I typed Prodigy.
I thought she was black. To be honest with you.
I typed Prodigy or Cronus. I was like, dude, check out that chick's ass. He's all, man, I don't think that's Ivy Doomkitty. I'm like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you don't even understand like her dimensions until you see her in person. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yep. No, it doesn't.
And I'll just put out there, I've met her a few times. Super nice lady. Super cool.
Oh yeah, smells so good.
Don't. For anybody who's an admirer, obviously never be creepy. Cosplay's not consent. Don't go up and touch anybody, but definitely stare a little bit.
Yeah,
hilarious.
Actually, she's really cool. I hung out with her in Mayhem.
Yeah, very cool.
It was pretty chill.
What was this? Squirrel Girl. Do we give a fuck about Squirrel Girl? What is this?
Actually, she beat Thanos.
Come on, man.
Yeah, she's the most. She's like one of the most powerful characters in the MCU.
She really is. She beat Thanos. She beat Thanos, soloed his ass.
All right.
Yeah.
She literally can't lose.
So we get someone that almost everybody's
what
seen.
she looks like.
We get
I can't remember her from the AT&T. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, the AT&T girl. So check it out. She's in Silicon Valley. She was dating what's his name from fucking Homecoming.
Guilfoyle?
Yeah, she was dating him. She's in 3. So in the episode where he tells him that what's his name wants to have like a 3-way with them, or she was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Is this is live action? Her?
No, it's gonna be a live action TV series.
Wait, that's AT&T girl.
Yeah.
I said, yeah.
That's the same girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But she's actually super fucking hot.
Yeah, she has anime titties.
Oh,
God
She used to be a
damn.
gymnast.
Ooh. Those hip bones.
Oh, that's
not her.
That's some crack whore.
Yeah, but she's in 3 episodes of Silicon Valley, and she was bad as fuck.
Gymnast.
It's funny because she's walking around in lingerie in those all 3 episodes.
Yeah, you would never know in them AT&T commercials that she slipped that.
That her
Oh,
big
bro, you can tell. Look at that shirt.
Yeah, look at that. You can tell.
What about the one next to it?
Look, that's almost one of those shirt popping fucking gifts.
Oh yeah, that's true.
All she has to do is sneeze, and all them buttons come off.
But she's super tiny though. Like,
Yeah, she's like 5
very
something.
small.
Yeah, most gymnasts are like.
Anime titties, though.
Anime titties.
Anyway, yeah.
When does this come out? When do we know?
No, don't know yet.
just got cast, so-
It's gonna be on fucking Freeform. So
Oh, shit.
Freeform
yeah.
bullshit.
So this is gonna be a family oriented.
Wait, is that a channel? Is that a real channel? Or?
Yes,
Yeah.
it used to be ABC Family, and Cloak and Dagger will premiere on that show, on that station.
All right.
So it looks like it's gonna be like a kind of a tag team group of other.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be other. Is this an MCU series?
Don't know yet.
To be determined, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's called Marvel's New Warriors, and it's gonna star her as.
That
Marvel.
sounds like an MCU.
All right.
I'll check it out, see what it's about.
I will give anything a chance. We'll give anything a chance.
So who's listened to, I guess, Jay-Z's 444?
I have.
Okay. I haven't got a chance to listen to it from beginning to end yet.
I mean, I'm not willing to give like a full review because I want to listen to it a few more times.
Okay.
It's good. I will say nobody on this planet is going to tell you that it's Jay-Z's best. Because I mean, it just isn't.
Jay-Z will.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Besides him, but
Kanye will. Beyonce will.
well, no,
Wait, what about? I thought
Blue Ivy will.
Kanye gets dissed a little bit on this one, so I don't know about that one.
What about Joey Badass?
Joey Badass is saying, who I love, and he was in Mr. Robot and all that. He's saying that he wants to take credit for being the inspiration for this album, and that's high praise. So I need to.
He wants to
It's
take,
not
or
praise. He's saying that he wants to take.
is
That doesn't make
Jay-Z
sense.
giving him credit?
Thank you.
You said that wrong.
I got high praise myself all day.
Joe Badass is inspired by Jay-Z.
I'm not sure if Jay-Z is officially saying he is the inspiration.
Is he featured on the song?
I thought he was featured on a song. I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Again, I need to hear the album again. It seems like a good album. It has a whole lot of fucking buzz to it, and I just appreciate the fact that there's no other fucking '90s rappers that are on this level anymore. Most of them are dead or completely irrelevant. This guy is still producing high quality platinum fucking albums.
You know what's funny is that I think Dre would still be a good rapper, but he just doesn't fucking do it anymore.
Well, you know what's funny too? In the most recent Defiant ones, he is getting interviewed and he admits he doesn't like his rap style. He considers himself way more of a producer.
Oh, you've been watching that?
Yeah, I watched the first one.
Okay, I wanted to watch the 4 episode.
It's good,
HBO
but
thing.
he literally says, I don't like the way my voice sounds for rapping. I don't consider myself a rapper. I consider myself more of a producer. I agree with you. I think he could still push units as just a rapper on his own stuff, and I think he's on that level.
Doesn't he still owe us an album? His last song was like Kush, and that was a great fucking song.
Yeah, I feel like he could. Well, he could do it anytime he wants.
Was the Compton one under him?
I thought so.
That was his.
That was his.
Yeah, I think that was
okay.
his last.
So that was his last album, right?
Yeah, but I think he's doing some more stuff with Eminem, and maybe some. Yeah. He's done some Kanye or not Kanye. God damn it, Kendrick Lamar shit too.
Okay, yeah.
So jumping back to Joey Badass, Joey Badass says he inspired Jay-Z's 440 album, and this is posted up on Billboard's website.
Yeah.
So he's saying Joe Badass is saying that he's the one that inspired Jay-Z to make that album.
I mean, that's what he's saying. I just haven't heard Jay-Z make a comment.
Jay-Z co-signs on it.
Yeah, once he co-signs, I'm like, okay, that's a passing of the torch. Because Joey Badass is as much as people hate mumble rappers, Joey Badass is certainly not a mumble rapper. He's not in that classification, and folks need to give him way more of a chance, given the fact that he's a talented young rapper. I'm just gonna say that. I was
thinking about this the other day because I really like Kendrick, and Big Sean I think is my number 2 favorite rapper right now. I like a lot of Big Sean's shit that he puts out. It's really easy to understand. It's relatable. And I was like, he's really, really talented. He's one of my favorite right now.
He's good. Good.
Are we trying to transition? Because I was going to transition to the Wiz Khalifa news.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, yeah. And I've drawn a blank on the song name, but the Paul Walker.
See You Again.
Yeah, See You Again. Past size Gangnam style.
That is very surprising to me.
I was shocked too.
I'm not surprised, actually.
I was surprised that it's a hit outside the United States.
Yeah,
because you need outside the obviously.
You know what?
Those movies are nutty.
Yeah, overseas.
Go hard. Yeah, that's where I guess they're maybe getting it.
So you know why I think this is super popular? Is a lot of people.
Hold on, you tripping. So the movies are popular, but if there was as popular as that song, they would have basically, I don't fucking know, $15 billion. $15 billion.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
or more is what they would have in revenue.
The song is essentially the sort of parting song for a beloved character in that sort of. I mean, I'm not a big Fast and Furious fan, but people. It's a good movie, but I don't go bananas over it like a lot when people do. It's sort of like the Bone Thugs Crossroads for.
I feel like this is the song that your homies always play when someone passed or got shot or whatnot.
Yeah. But this is the problem, though, is that I think most people outside the United States, they don't understand that. Most people outside the United States probably don't even know fucking Paul Walker's dead.
From those movies, those movies are international.
They're international. They don't say he's dead, though.
Yeah,
of course it says in loving memory.
They gotta know he's dead.
But he's in the movie. He's CGI'd in, so they might not know he's fucking dead.
But it's an actor from one of their iconic sort of favorite movies.
Okay, but people die in movies all the time. That doesn't mean that the songs that was in there makes money.
It's like an active, top-selling, world-grossing movie franchise.
This is what I'm saying, though.
And he died in real life.
Hold on.
In the middle of the.
Even if everybody that watched the movie was like, "Oh my God, Paul Walker died. I want to listen to the song now."
Yeah, I don't think it's more like that. I think people were playing it for occasions.
Christ, let me finish.
My fault.
2 billion people didn't watch the fucking movie.
Yeah, I don't think it's about the movie. It's about the song itself.
That's what I'm trying to say, goddammit.
I'm trying to say this song is more about representing you losing someone.
It's a good song.
Which could be, you don't have to watch the movie to like the song.
But I just didn't see it as like a 2 point whatever billion fucking download or watch song.
Did anybody think that Gangnam Style would be the same?
It's a better song than Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
I actually
Gangnam Style was catchy though.
Yeah, I was gonna say
more catchy.
For a song that doesn't have much English in it, Everybody knows that song.
I want to remind the listeners on your bullshit because you had Psy ranked above Bruno Mars.
He still is, goddamn. Fuck Bruno Mars. He ain't shit.
God dang.
Yeah, compared to Psy, Psy is international.
I just wanted to let you die on that cross again.
Fuck. Bruno, I'll say this. Oh, Bruno Mars was in some goddamn Super Bowls and blew up after the Super Bowls he was in because he was not known as much before his first Super Bowl shit.
Does Bruno Mars have any song that has sold even that has even 1 billion views on YouTube?
Exactamundo.
Okay, what's the discography? Like, how many records?
The discography doesn't matter. One song by Psy probably has been listened to more than all of Bruno Mars's work. I'm serious.
We're talking about. We're not talking about just domestically. We're talking about internationally. Psy's a fucking superstar and deserves respect. That's all I'm saying. You know what? I'm too harsh on Bruno. It's not that he ain't shit. He ain't shit compared to Psy when it comes to.
I think Wait. So I'm looking at the top 8 songs on YouTube right now.
All right.
First one is "See You Again," Gangnam Style's number 2.
Oh shit.
Number 3 is "Sorry" by Justin Bieber, and number 4 is "Uptown Funk" by Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars.
Hold on, but look at the numbers though.
Still below.
I mean, still 2 down.
No. But when you say 1, 2, 3, if 1 and 2 are like 2 or 3 billion, and number 3 and 4 are like in the millions, that's a huge gap.
What's Psy's number 2 song? What's
Mark Ronson with Bruno Mars is 2.5 billion.
Okay, what song was that one?
That's the Uptown Funk.
Uptown Funk. Yeah. What's 24 carats?
So See You Again has 2.8 billion fucking views. Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking. Gangnam Style has 2.8, so it's really down there. Bieber has 2.6. Uptown Funk is 2.5. So it's good fucking.
That's saying a lot for somebody that's like from Korea. Korea. I mean, let's be real here.
Is he touring or like what is Psy? I don't follow Psy. I don't know. Like
he tours, but I mean, honestly, this is all just word of mouth shit. That's why it's amazing. He doesn't have a major American label behind him.
That's true.
Yeah. So looking at Bruno Mars stuff,
Bruno's touring out fucking worldwide stadiums.
But some of his views on YouTube are almost at 1 billion. Like That's What I Like is at 700,000. 24K Magic is 762,000.
He's coming up.
Millions,
he's coming up.
He's coming up.
That's almost.
Compared to Psy, we just talked about the fact that Psy got more. Right? Has he surpassed Psy?
If Psy stood next to you at a 7-Eleven, would you know who he is?
I'm not racist like you. I would recognize him.
They don't all look the same.
I was asking a question. Exactly. You would know what Bruno Mars looked like. Exactly.
I don't know what the fuck Bruno Mars look like.
You don't know what Bruno?
Bruno
Your wife's
Mars.
gonna go see Bruno Mars. She might get backstage passes, and you might have some explaining.
Oh damn!
Fucking with you.
Hey, Bruno Mars. So Bruno Mars does have one. I see a video here that's 1 billion views. 1.1 billion.
All right.
That's the Lazy song, and then he has one right behind it, 944,000. Just the way you are.
All right, I might retract some shit.
No, but hold on. But if you look at like the actual amount of songs that are put out by each artist.
Oh yeah, Bruno.
I have no idea. All I know is the one song by Psy.
Bruno has multiple albums.
Okay, yeah.
Psy has like 2, maybe 3.
Okay.
Yeah, and like all his shits are hits. I mean, you gotta be honest.
The fact that they played Psy's song in a goddamn club was ridiculous. Like I was in a club one time, they busted out fucking Gangnam Style. Everybody was fucking dancing to that shit.
The fact that they played Gangnam Style on an American radio station and the shit is not in fucking English.
That's big.
And it was still a #1 hit. I mean, come on, man.
It's like that Despacito song.
That still has Justin Bieber on it, and it has.
That's the remix one.
Yeah,
I think they were. Yeah.
Well, but they have some. Look, there's a lot of people who speak
Just
Spanish.
Just some words in Spanish are the same as English. Like who
the fuck speaks Korean though?
Yeah, Korean is true.
Wait, doesn't San Francisco have Koreatown?
It has
Chinatown.
It has Japantown and Chinatown. God damn it.
They have Koreans there. I'm
They're not all the same racist motherfuckers.
Bunny Man coming to whip your ass.
But yeah, exactly. Well, Buddy Man will talk shit, but still, the percentage of people that speak Korean compared to like English,
nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
let's be real. I may I'll do some research. I'll go back into the lab. If I'm wrong about Bruno, then I'll apologize later.
All right, so
Earth Girls Easy chiming in. I don't know who's behind the wheel right now.
They probably been defending Bruno.
oh shit. Hold on. She said comparing Psy to Bruno is like comparing that no talent
Hack.
I think she meant, Hack. Kim Kardashian and Taylor Swift.
Oh, god damn! I know who that is behind the mic now, but we're not going into that shit. We're not going down that rabbit hole. Don't take that bait.
Psy gonna get you. He's gonna talk to his northern brother. Gonna nuke you.
Damn,
You don't know he knows about that.
Yeah.
Is it
All right, I'm
the
gonna
parallel line? The 38. Or,
Take that wheel.
The DMZ.
Take that wheel, Blue. Take that wheel.
So this week it was announced that DC is working on another animated movie, and this will be another fucking great goddamn movie. They're doing the whole Gaslight tale of Gotham. So basically it takes place in like a noir world of Gotham where Batman, he doesn't have like all his tech and gadgets and stuff like that. He's pretty much a detective. And this is part of
no Batman tech?
No Batman
That's ridiculous.
Shut the fuck up. Bullshit. He don't get it from goddamn Green Arrow. He doesn't suck off the dick of motherfucking Martian Manhunter.
But he does. Hey, he does get his tech from Wayne Tech. So
Fuck out.
Oh yeah, that way. Graduate now.
It's his company though.
It is, but he still has other people make it.
But it's his company though.
Let's go back to Blue talking.
If you let me finish, this is an Elseworld series, so this is taking place outside of DC Universe. So this is like a whole different telling of fucking Batman and Gotham. And I'm pretty excited about this because this whole storyline is fucking dope as hell if you ever read any of the comics.
Hell yeah. I'm down for it. But look, DC does well with their animated films.
Oh yeah,
we know that.
they definitely do it. And I'm really hoping, so another Elseworld tale that's out there, there's one where instead of Superman landing in Kansas, in Smallville, Kansas, he actually lands in Gotham. Oh, and he's found by the Waynes.
And is he a different person because the characters that actually helped raise him are different? Did that happen? Probably.
Yeah, he becomes
fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Basically, Superman.
Yeah.
Same storyline happens. The Waynes die. They never end up having a kid because they found Bruce Kal-El or Clark. And so his parents died, and he takes on the mantle of becoming the guardian of Gotham. He becomes Batman, basically, but with superpowers. And it isn't until like later on he meets Lois Lane. So Superman lands in Gotham, and he becomes Batman, basically. So it's basically Batman with Superman powers. Yeah. But Lois Lane changes him and shows him how you can be better than going around fucking fucking up people and shit like that. So he actually, yeah, she's in it.
Is she a brunette though? Because I don't do that.
I can't remember.
Fuck that. She ain't Poison Ivy, goddamn.
But there's also another Elseworld where Batman gets the Green Lantern's ring. Ooh. And so he uses a ring to protect Gotham and shit like that. And the guys who I can't remember their names. The guys who kind of give out the green rings, what are they called?
Oh, the Guardians.
The Guardians.
Yeah.
They call him back to the Owen, or what's the planet called? Oa. Yeah. And they're like, hey, you're supposed to be fucking protecting the galaxy and stuff like that. He's all, no, I'm just fucking protecting Gotham and shit like that.
Nice.
So they strip him of his power. He's all, well, I don't need your fucking powers. And yeah, it's a great fucking series. So I like to see them maybe also do that for the DC Marvel universe or DC universe, animated universe.
Good shit. Should we get into these BthanBTI questions? Because we got a plethora of them, goddammit.
We do.
All right. Stitch, why don't you take us away on the first one?
Okay. All right, is that something cast?
Yeah, something cast.
Something cast.
With Podcast Rob, and Podcast Rob still has the greatest voice in all of podcasting. Shout out to him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's a lot of initials in this. Let me make sure I read it right. DCEU is so far behind MCU. If it was up to you, what would you have make the first DCEU movie, and who would you cast?
Good question. Good question. Who want to take this first? You want to try it?
What would you have made the first?
Well, I mean,
okay, got it.
Superman, I think, would be probably their most. Superman or Batman, they're their most titular characters. So, but who I would cast by them? I think they did a pretty good job with casting Henry Cavill. I think.
Yeah.
They just didn't do a good job. I mean, the movie was all right. The first one was. He was in the first one, right?
Yeah, Man of Steel.
That one was shitty.
Yeah,
the one where
some people hated it.
The one where he just lifted shit.
Yeah,
that one was shitty.
Wait, he was what?
He just lifted shit.
I liked it.
That's all he did in the whole movie.
I'm confused. The one where
it's better than Return.
Metropolis got fucked up? No, I'm confused.
No, the one with Lex Luthor.
No, then you're thinking Superman Returns.
Who was that?
That was Brandon Routh.
Okay, that one was shitty.
Yeah, that was shitty.
Fuck.
I hated that one.
Hated that movie. But yeah, the one that what's his name was in, Henry Cavill was in, that one was okay. But yeah, I mean, you definitely. I think if you're gonna start any DC EU movie, you have to have the Trinity, right? It has to be either Batman, Superman, or Wonder Woman, which they have out now. And I think that the current characters they have now, maybe not Ben Affleck, only because I don't like him on a personal level. Yeah, he's an idiot.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, I think Gal Gadot is a decent one, even though
He could have got Scarlet.
You got somebody bigger.
Could have got Scarlet. Shut the fuck up with your bullshit.
Yeah. They should have got Scarlet.
Yeah. Scarlet's too short.
No, I mean, honestly, they should have had somebody bigger, like the girl that plays
Seth and
the girl in Game of Thrones. What's her name?
Oh, Gwendolyn.
Phasma?
Captain Phasma.
Well, she's the correct size of
She
Wonder
didn't have the
Woman.
look, though.
She's a model.
She is the correct size.
Is she a model? Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
She's pretty when she cleans up.
Yeah, she is.
When she, yeah.
I'm serious.
She is. I have seen her. She's pretty.
Me and Stitch agree. When she cleans up, she looks decent.
See, I would have went with the chick from the Thor movies that plays Lady Sif.
Oh,
that's
but she
Jamie.
Look, though.
She does have a look, but she's not big enough.
Actually, I think she might be over 6 feet.
Yeah.
Hold on.
But I don't think she has like the weight to ratio though.
You're right.
She is on Blind Spot. I watch Blind Spot.
Yeah, her.
But she lost a bunch of weight though on that show because she got sick.
Yeah,
I think she had an accident and like.
Yeah, she almost died or some shit. But she was thickums.
Yeah. But Gal, I just want to put this out there. Gal is close to 6 feet tall. She's model height.
But her act. It's not even just her height though. It's her actual like stature. She's
presence.
not a thick woman.
She's not thick.
She's not imposing.
But she plays that role really well though.
She does. I'm not taking anything away from Gal. She did a way better job than I thought she was going to. We talked about it multiple times on the podcast where we were wrong.
Yes.
When we first saw the trailer. She did an awesome job, but I think that there could be other people that would be more, I guess, already in the form of Wonder Woman.
So Jamie Alexander is the name of the actress from Blind Spot and from who plays Lady Sif.
Yeah, but now right now she's too thin, which is weird for me to say. But yeah, I mean she needs to be thick and muscular and imposing. I think Henry Cavill is a great Superman, and then who'll be Batman? Because right now I just don't like Ben Affleck as on a personal level. So
he surprised me pleasantly for what he did with the role, so I'm sort of fine with it. He got his body in shape. He's the strongest, physically imposing Batman, I think.
And dumbest.
No, well, I mean Christian Bale was pretty physically imposing too.
Christian Bale was dumb as fuck in the last one. Are we talking about it in real life, or are we just talking about it in the movie?
Oh, are you talking about who was dumber? As far as the detective goes in the movies?
Batman versus Superman.
Batman missed a whole bunch of shit. Ben Affleck missed a whole bunch of shit.
They were both dumb. The last two are equally fucking.
Yeah, they fucked up on Batman's in both movies.
Idiots.
Well, they need to get somebody maybe a little.
Y'all fine with
better.
that?
Yeah.
I see Batman do some more detective shit. This would be another Batman.
Don't even look at me like that, Stitch. How dare you?
Batman not being a detective.
Yeah.
He's dumb. I bet y'all fine with dumb Batman.
I'm not taking this motherfucker's bait. I already took his heart with his goddamn apologies for.
You already
Spider-Man.
dead. You about to be brought back to life. Walking Dead ain't coming out for another month. You in zombie mode.
From something cast. I'm kind of on board with Kronos in terms of the Trinity, but I will say I'm interested in this very different version of Aquaman, and I want to see how they pull it off. This one has me the most excited.
So, this is the problem that I have, right? So, he's supposed to play Arthur, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, Arthur Curry.
Yeah, so Arthur Curry, with the way that I've seen the trailers so far, the way they're portraying him is totally incorrect.
I'm with you that it is wrong from comic history. However, I'm also going to say that he has so many fewer fans than anybody in the Trinity and Flash.
Well, he's not in the Trinity, right?
Yeah, well, I know, but I'm saying...
Hold on, Prodigy. Trinity means how many numbers?
It means 3, goddammit. I get that. But he has fewer fans than all 3 of them individually.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Aquaman is way down here where they put hoe-ass Peter Parker in Homecoming compared to...
Don't deflect. I'm hearing you just sort of backtrack and crisscross your wires on your philosophy people. Keep going. Continue.
Whatever the fuck. All I'm
Continue.
saying is Aquaman is nowhere near as popular as the big DC names, and therefore there's a little bit more wiggle room to drastically change.
Now,
Well,
maybe.
but you can say that. You can't say that because there's a current Arthur Curry comic book that's 25 issues in of Arthur Curry doing Arthur Curry shit, which is him caring about both Atlantis and the land dwellers.
Is that what you,
That's the problem.
Is that what you don't like about the trailer? I mean, I've seen the trailer. He's on the Batmobile and he's got an attitude, which I like.
Looks cool as
and
fuck.
everything looks. I mean, he could be fucking carving bread and fucking Jason Momoa looks fucking badass as fuck.
Totally does.
And everything. But I mean, I'm just curious, what is it that rubs you the wrong way about what?
What rubs me the wrong way is that Jason Momoa's character looks to be the first to fight type of person. Arthur Curry wants to take the diplomatic route out first.
Yeah, he's royalty in the comics?
Well, yeah, and so he should be in the movie too. But
I don't get that sense in that movie.
No,
I mean, he
right.
does have a queen, I guess.
Well, but the problem is though is that in the comics, he's like the first king of Atlantis that really cares about the surface world, and the reason why is because he's half surface dweller.
So, I mean, I just know the character of Aquaman. I haven't read any Aquaman, anything at all. So, in comparison with Namor is way more arrogant and asshole-ish and just all about his sea people. He doesn't give a fuck about Earth, about humans, land dwellers, and Aquaman has, I guess, ties to. Is that my understanding?
That's one of the problems is that so even though Aquaman is king of Atlantis, Atlantis actually gets mad at him. They actually, and recently, they fucking kicked him out of being the king because he was trying to fix the ties between Atlantis and the surface world too much. So we're like, fuck you care about the surface world too much. You don't care about Atlantis, even though he was trying to make sure that America in particular and Atlantis didn't go to war because he knows that America could fuck up potentially.
Is it Atlantis more Z or?
God damn it, motherfucker.
Atlantis, goddammit. But yeah, I mean, that's a fundamental problem with the character. I think that there's probably previous Aquaman that I don't know about, that I don't know, like, I haven't read that much about. Because I know there was Aquaman before Arthur Curry that might have been a better fit for Jason Momoa.
Okay.
You know what I mean? For that character.
I wonder if they're gonna play on, because there was the Aquaman movie, animated movie that came out recently or a couple of years back. I wonder if they're playing on that story, because on that movie he's an earth or he's a land dweller, but he just happened to have like crazy strength and stuff like that, and he can swim really well.
I want to put this out there just so everybody fucking knows it. I have never read standalone Aquaman shit, so that is also one of the reasons that I can go in very uninformed, hopefully, and maybe appreciate it, maybe not. But I will read some more Aquaman before I give my opinion on it.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
I would have gone with Wonder Woman, or maybe even Aquaman.
You didn't even like Wonder Woman that much, so I thought. No shade.
No, I gave it an 8.2. I enjoyed it, and what I really liked about it was my first time seeing that character. So I was excited going in and be like, all right, this is somebody I don't know the full story. I mean, I sort of know the story, but I want to see it played out in front of my eyes for the very first time.
Okay.
And I think the DCEU I mean, whatever. If I was running shit, I would have used that to an advantage with that character more so than Aquaman. But I think you still would have had a lot of excitement from like real like deep fan people just seeing that character on screen for the first time. Let's see how they do it right, because you're gonna get Batman fans out no matter what. You're gonna get Superman fans out no matter what to the movie theater, unless you really, really fuck it up. True. You're gonna get some forgiveness for it. So I think if they were to come off with one of these characters that people really weren't sure about, but they're like, yo, you knocked it out the park with this, like Wonder Woman. If that had been the first one, be like, yo, DC hit it right, a home run right off the bat with number one, and they still got Superman to come out. They still got Flash and Batman. It's like the bar's here, and we already know with these characters where they've done it right, they're gonna have the money into it. It's just gonna be just straight like fandom. So I think I probably would have went with Wonder Woman. And like Jason in the chat room had said, Iron Man was a B-list character.
Yes.
Essentially, and he was the one that sparked off this entire MCU. And in terms of everyone was just like, I mean, I went to Iron Man, was just like, okay, I kind of know the Iron Man story, but they did it really well on screen.
It's great.
It was really popular, and you got that fan base, like, their claws into them, and they've just been nonstop, continuously just being a rollout hit after hit after hit. Even though, obviously, Captain America, I don't consider nearly on the same level as Thor. People still supported that, and I mean, Thor and Captain America, I don't really
Captain America at first.
But people still like, you know what, that's fine, whatever, Iron Man this, whatever, and they're just down with the whole program.
Real quick, the things that made it the MCU, obviously it started off with Iron Man, you're absolutely right, but I think it really became a thing when Avengers, the $1 billion fucking movie standalone, came out. I don't think Cap and Thor put it on anywhere close to as high of a level as the first.
I think when we knew what the end product was going to be, we understood that we had to see a Captain America solo film. We had to see a Thor solo film.
People didn't go crazy for it.
No, but we knew what the end goal. All these motherfuckers are going to be in the same place at the same motherfucking time, and it's going to be amazing. So I was.
People just wanted to see Hulk. That's what it was.
That's why I was completely fine with it. And
actually, to back up Stitch's point, it's just like the fans for Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Those fans for Iron Man, Cap, what am I missing? Thor. They're going to show up. They're going to show up to go see that. Whether it does well or not, they're still going to see, their heroes on the.
We know we're going to get a shit ton of superheroes in a movie fighting a badass villain, and people are going to die. We don't know who's going to die, but we're all there for that end product, and we know what the ends are. So if the means go a little bit up and down, they started off really, really high with Iron Man 1, and if it went down with Captain America and Thor, in my opinion, some people love those movies, it was still an up and down ride. Guardians was unexpected way up.
Yep. Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Winter Soldier was an unexpected way up. Especially if you had told me after watching Captain America 1 that Captain America 2 would be in my top 3 MCU movies, I mean, I'd get the fuck out of here. But they knocked out the park, and we all knew what they were building in terms of this Infinity War that's just going to be fucking insane. I just don't want to die before it happens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I was super excited about Captain America vs. Avengers. So, watching his origin come out, like, for real, like, where they actually were fairly faithful. And we got, to me, one of the best characters out of that film was Peggy Carter. Because she got her own solo series. She shows up in the MCU. She shows up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She still did big things. So, I don't know why you're looking sideways, but Peggy Carter's a great character. Just because you don't watch her.
Did she do any goddamn motherfucking spy shit in that movie? No, she did not.
Motherfucker.
Wait, are we supposed to be talking about DC? Why are we all over Marvel's
Sorry, go
nuts?
ahead.
Yeah. I would actually, once she got acting chops, I would have cast Gina Carano as Wonder Woman. That'd have been dope.
Actually, I agree. She's not as tall, but as far as like her physical dimensions go,
yeah, she's
definitely Amazon status.
Yeah, but she just needs a bit more acting chops.
I couldn't see her as Wonder Woman.
I could totally see her as Wonder Woman.
She's not hot enough to be.
Oh man,
I think she's hot as fuck.
She's hot as fuck. Have you seen?
Hot? What the?
Have you not seen this woman?
Yes, I've seen her.
Woo, man, them dimensions.
Compared to Gal Gadot.
Oh man.
Maybe I'm
Gal Gadot has won fucking Miss Beauty contest.
Yeah, but have you seen
Blue trying to fucking get Anita in Wonder Woman?
Oh, I know, right? I'm actually gonna go. I would actually have done if you kept, Nolan and Zack Snyder on the production staff and just recasted Brandon Routh as Superman. I still would have been okay with that.
Nah, fuck that motherfucker.
I've been okay with that.
Fuck that.
And then Batman, I don't know. I mean, I actually like Batflick. So, I mean, no matter what you...
You don't think she's fine as fuck? I mean, God damn.
I still
Gina
take...
Carano was hot as fuck.
I take Gal over her. I'm sorry.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's funny. She's
They're both fine as fuck. I think we're nitpicking.
They're both good looking. Yeah. I slightly give the nod to
She
Gal.
either is or was dating Henry Cavill.
Look at that fucking body.
I know, right?
She got abs on abs.
She got ass too.
She's not bad looking.
I might have to do a little backpedaling.
Exactly. There were some other BthanBTIs.
There's a few of them.
Wait, I didn't answer the question.
Go ahead and answer the question, goddammit.
So, what I would do with the MCU, or not the MCU, the DCEU, because we were talking about Marvel, threw me all off. is I would take a page out of the Justice League animation, because the way the series began was they had a common enemy that brought them together, and what they're doing with the ECU is they have like Batman kind of going around recruiting people when normally Batman doesn't even want to be part of the Justice League. So I kind of don't like that aspect. So I like to see like.
Oh wait, you like people sticking to the comic books? It's amazing, the source material.
Wait, I don't get it. Are you entrapping me or that? But I like to see, like, you know, I probably would start off with a Superman movie going forward, and then maybe have a Batman origin story, even though we've seen it like 3 other times. Still got to make it happen.
11 times. Actually, it's more than 3.
Yeah, it's got to be more than that.
If you go back to like the old movies before we were born.
Yeah. But I was like y'all guys were saying earlier, I would do the trifecta with the Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman thing, and I would definitely introduce the Green Martian. I would take Cyborg out of it. I don't like knowing that Cyborg is going to be in the Justice League.
Yeah, I think he's better off. For me, I think he's better off served as like a Teen Titan first, and then maybe be getting upgraded later, or you know, or promoted to the Justice League. That'd be better.
Like even in the animated movies that they have with Cyborg being part of the Justice League, it just doesn't feel right. Like it doesn't feel natural.
Well, I mean, if
you're watching too many Teen Titans,
no, it feels right to me because he's the oldest Teen Titan, right?
Yeah.
And then eventually he's the most mature. Not all of them.
Well, it obviously depends on which version you're watching.
I don't count Damian as mature because he's a little bitch.
Well, no, but I mean, like,
get shit done.
But I'm talking about actual Dick Grayson. You know,
but he's in Justice League as well. Like he's out of the Teen Titans. So like,
well, he's in Titans and doing Nightwing. So I didn't know he was Justice League. Dick Grayson doing Nightwing as Justice League.
Well, so if you watch like the Justice League, the cartoon. I'm sorry, Young Justice, the cartoon.
Oh, Young Justice. Okay.
Yeah, Nightwing was like
I get you.
Yeah, he wasn't necessarily in the Justice League, but he was definitely training Young Justice. So
I get you.
He was like above, you know.
Yeah, in that version, yeah, I get you. All right, let's get to the other ones. What else we got?
So this one is from Jixer Jones.
That's fam.
So if you were able to greenlight any IP with a massive budget, would you build a movie universe or TV series?
I want to take it first.
Yeah, I'll take it. So my favorite comic book character of all time is really obscure. Most people probably haven't heard of him. It's a character called Death's Head 2, and I would love to see him in a movie or TV series.
Where's he from?
He's from, it's really fucking crazy. So back in like the mid to late 90s, there was a Marvel UK, and he was part of the Marvel UK.
Okay.
And so what happened is that he was a cyborg / android, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that took the personalities of like over 100 people, and to get those, like his base like personality, he had to basically kill over 100 people to get those. And like the last person he killed was Death's Head 1. And so it was cool for me to see Death's Head 1, the first one, just called Death's Head. He's in the most recent, what was he in? Black Bolt.
Okay.
So I thought it was cool to see him come back because he's been dead for like a long fucking time.
Would you put him in TV or film though?
Probably TV because nobody knows about him except for me, and I doubt anybody that is listening to this podcast knows who the fuck I'm talking about.
Goddamn. All right, chat.
Like seriously.
See, if you know who he is, answer in the chat.
Nobody in the fucking chat knows who Death's Head 2 is.
All right. I don't know him.
Otherwise known as Minion.
There you go. Who else? TV or film, and the character?
I would probably go with TV. I'm still undecided on the actual character itself. I'll just go with default. I would like to see like a Magneto sort of series, and I would think I would like it to be done on HBO. I think they could get even a little bit darker than Netflix could, especially with the whole Holocaust angle on things. I would be fine with getting like 12 episodes of that a year with that HBO budget or whatever my imaginary budget is, and with the graphics and everything, because obviously you can't really with someone like Magneto, you can't really start penny pitching on like on special effects and everything. So
hold on, but what if he wasn't a Holocaust survivor? What if he just got triggered when he was young and he didn't really have magnetic powers?
Wow.
You're fine with Aquaman being quick to run to anger and dumb Batman.
I'm not actually. I told you my gripes about it.
But back in the day, you were fine with dumb Batman. But like I said,
I wasn't.
But you saw the movie.
Revisionist history.
But you saw it.
I said it was dumb.
But you saw it though.
Of course I saw it.
You weren't petty Pendergrass about it.
It wasn't as bad.
Wait, how was Batman? How was Batman dumb?
He didn't see a lot of shit coming.
Anything.
Yeah. Like Wonder Woman?
Getting walked into the pit of death with Bane. Here, I'm going to hold this door open for you, Batman. Just go walk on in there. Oh, shit, Bane's in there. Fuck.
I even said that Bane was not my Bane. Because he didn't use Venom at all.
True. I do remember that. But yeah, I would like to see maybe Magneto kind of thing. Even though we've seen him on the big screen several times, I would like to see something that just focused on him. I think he's a real
Magneto origins.
Yeah, well, they did sort of back in the day talk about how they were going to, I guess, make a movie out of that, and it never just sort of fell through. But I think I would really, really be interested in that.
I still could.
You too, real quick.
I can't think of anybody.
Old Ninja, what you got?
So there's so many, but the one I've been really waiting to see is I would have to probably do movie universe. Oh, maybe live action TV. I can see this on Netflix. Robotech. If Robotech was live action, this could be fucking epic because it's
mid-May.
You have to pick the right mid-May, and you'd have to do the sagas. You got to do Macross, the Robotech Masters, and then the Invid Invasion.
That chick was so fucking annoying.
She was, but I mean, you can make her less annoying, but still have her integral to the whole Rick Hunter storyline.
Yeah.
And so, like, having the big ass mechs, it'd be fucking dope. Having the Veritex out there, I'd fucking love it.
Good shit.
So if I had that kind of money, I would definitely try to bring that out in a huge, like, probably TV series I think would work like Battlestar.
Super quick, I'm going Witcher from the books, comics, or video games, and I'm going TV series expanded universe as well.
Did you know that the guy that made The Witcher makes no money off the fucking...
The video games? Yeah, he does not.
He's a fucking moron.
He sold some rights like a dummy. Yeah. Polish guy.
Womp, womp.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? What original IP I would do is Jim and holograms.
Oh, God damn! That's just with us every time.
I'll bring that shit back as an animation.
That's fucking great. What else we got in the B?
So this one, I'll pick a Dirty Stew one because he gave us two. So if you five were to be Power Rangers, which color are you? No duplicate colors.
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna be Blue Ranger.
Wait. I was gonna say, to make this fair, someone should count to three and everyone shout out what color.
Oh.
All right.
So I'll count it off. So on three, everybody yell out your color. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Pink.
Blue Ranger.
You said pink? You said pink.
Hey, I almost said too. Who didn't want to be inside a pink Ranger?
Exactly.
I said,
Don't kick shame me, fucking old ninja.
I'm clarifying, bitch. I just asked if you called out pink.
Fuck
you
your ass.
fucking rat ass motherfucker.
So wait, what color do people say?
I said blue.
I said white.
I said green, which is the White Ranger later on, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I had pink.
I said white. I guess I'll go Gold Ranger because again.
Gold. What?
I thought you were gonna be a Blue Ranger.
Well,
I call Blue Ranger.
I don't really fuck with Power Rangers like y'all, though.
I don't either. I didn't really
either,
I'm not.
I haven't watched the movie yet.
I didn't see it either. Yeah.
Oh, the movie's dope.
Let us know what it is.
Wait. Oh.
All right, what else? We got one last one?
We got.
Wait, quick fun fact about the Power Rangers. If you didn't know that the Yellow Rangers is actually a dude in the Japanese version.
Oh, wow. They
Only
switched
the Pink
out?
Ranger is a female.
Okay. What else we got?
So this is from Dirty Stew again. So, one of the recent Brody's Kitchen podcast episode, they discussed their favorite TV show themes. What are yours?
Cheers, goddammit.
What, like theme songs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, go to a place, a bar.
Are we talking like best one or our favorite one?
Favorite.
My favorite one would be from Death Note, and it's a song by Maximum the Hormone. It's called What's Up.
That's a good one. What else you got?
Dude, there's so many.
Theme songs. Come on, TV.
I think my most iconic one, I'm trying to think of my favorite, but I think one of the most iconic one is the Cops theme song.
That's pretty good.
Shit.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
good.
trying to think of my favorite, but yeah, it's good.
That's
Yeah,
good.
it's fucking tough. I'm gonna say Knight Rider.
Ooh.
Because like
that's a good one.
Yeah, because a lot of hip hop fucking acts. Yeah, a lot of everybody knows
That was
it.
good, yeah.
When you hear it, everybody knows fucking Night
It
Rider.
was sampled on a Timbaland song.
It was also
Yes.
Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
I think P Diddy did a sample too.
The Missy Elliott song would be the Timbaland song.
Yeah.
Blue, what you got?
That song was called Pork and Beans. It was Timbaland and Magoo that did that song.
Yeah.
That soundtrack.
What the fuck is Magoo doing?
Nothing.
He's under a bridge, stuck a dick for fucking.
What do you got?
God dang.
So mine's no shocker here. It's the opening song, the Batman the animated series. That shit was fucking
Still a good
dope.
one.
Oh, some Danny Elfman shit.
Studio audience. Who do you got?
El Capitan.
El Capitan.
What you got? Theme song. Say it out.
I was cycling through. I was on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I mean, not Fresh. I was on Saved by the Bell, and I was trying to work with Saved by the Bell. I was like, oh yeah, and I was working my way. I was like, let me think of an old '80s one. That's a good one.
We got
The full version.
That might be the best for me. Yeah.
We got a quick one from Sean from the Infinity Vault. He's asking Gina or Pam from Martin. Who do you got?
Gina.
Gina. Who the fuck would say Pam?
You know what?
I'm kicking
Pam had an ass,
bitches.
though.
I'm kicking bitches out the bedroom like Pam.
Pam got dissed a lot, but Pam had ass. For
She did.
days.
And she had titties because Gina ain't got no titties.
Well,
Nah,
oh yeah,
it's-
Gina's got pitties now.
It's Gina, and Gina can dance. She was in the Kid and Play fucking
She sure was.
house party.
You telling me that
They
Pam
both
can't move
yeah,
it?
aren't
Pam
they
was-
both?
aren't they- yeah.
They're both in that movie.
She went head to head with Kid and Play. She wasn't the one going head to head.
Gina and Pam are both in that movie.
She's in that one high school movie.
But she wasn't
Spike
in
Lee
that
movie.
dance off.
Hold on. I think he was talking about today.
Oh.
If he's talking about today, then it's probably Pam.
Pam.
Oh, I don't know what they
Pam.
look like
I don't know
today.
what they look like now.
Pam held up. Trust me. Gina looked like hot trash.
Oh, I don't know what she looks like, so I can't say.
I mean, she's older. Let's just say she's mature road trash.
Why you hating on light skinned people, bro?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, shit.
I'm not Peter Parker, you know.
Holy shit.
Hell no.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, she looked like fucking New York from the fucking
Oh, from I love New York and I love Flavor.
Yeah,
or Flavor of Love.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's her.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
mean,
her.
come on now.
That is her.
It's 20 years later.
Now you backpedaling.
You've had a little OE in you.
She had a lot of oldie.
All right.
A lot of dudes running from the block hitting that shit up.
So Pam can be a hit or miss.
What you got on Gina?
Let's check out Gina.
He looking this up on
I don't know what
YouTube,
even
y'all.
her name is.
Tisha Campbell.
Yeah,
Campbell.
Tisha Campbell.
Oh, Tisha Campbell's good, cute.
That's fucked up.
Not an out picture.
that looks fake.
Oh, that looks fake.
Yeah, today she does not look that
She
great.
still got a apple head.
But which one?
The one you're the muscle on right now.
Yeah, this one.
Still
This
got
is
that apple
like-
head.
That ain't a good look, bruh.
Yeah, it's not.
Nah.
I wouldn't smash any of them. Fuck it.
That one looks like fucking New York from Flavor of Love. I ain't fucking with that.
Can I take a pass?
Those lips. Those lips can swallow my nut.
Christ. Jesus
God damn.
Christ.
They don't look bad.
Yeah.
But they're older ladies now.
Yeah, they are. Not everybody hold up.
Okay.
That's a good question though.
That's a great question. Thank you. Shout out to the base or the vault.
The vault.
vault's
Yeah,
been
we're
lit.
in the base.
Oh, Monet's in the chat.
Monet's in the chat?
Yeah, she popped in the
Monet
thing.
has kept the fucking booty wall.
Monet,
why
we
you
love
bringing
you.
it-
We love you personally.
Yeah.
As a fan, record label, and a crew.
Yeah. First of all, Prodigy, you are rule number one of the wall. You do not talk about the fucking wall.
All right. She has
Fucking up.
She has kept the anime wall lit. Lots of fuda, lots of hentai, lots of ecchi shit. I appreciate you. Much love.
Squirts.
The squirtums.
Yeah.
I love it. Scissor.
That wall's like the best kept secret on the internet. I always talk about it.
Dude, we gonna come in there. Facebook's gonna have a police. We don't even know about it. They gonna come in with a fucking ram. And
They already got Prodigy.
yeah. And you know what? If they find us, he snitched.
Yeah.
This motherfucking snitched.
Yeah,
damn
if they
it.
shut
How'd
us
you get out
down-
of jail so soon, bro?
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You offender, all of a sudden you skating free. I seen fucking what's that movie? Not Godfather.
I heard he had to knock on
Good Cousins.
He had to knock on doors and be like, "Hey, I got suspended from Facebook.
Yeah.
Posting Futanari porn.
Don't know about
it
any
away
porn on the internet?
Keep me away from your kids."
He's all, do you have 5 minutes to hear about me talking about being in Facebook porn or Facebook jail for posting food and naughty porn?
I will never be kink shamed like that. Fuck y'all. I'm back, baby.
You got
He's all,
fucking rap.
let me show you the top 3 reasons of
They
why
gonna
you should
ban
not
you
be
from
posting.
schools and shit.
You know, it's fucked up. You can't drop your kids off.
No,
I was like 3 blocks
was telling
away.
his son, yeah, you got to meet me at this corner because that's 200 feet.
So wait, what's the name of the movie that Gina was in? That new Spike Lee movie that takes place in like college.
Oh,
and, like,
School
they have
Days.
something-
That's an old one.
But in that movie, like he
thinking about,
pampered
like,
out and
higher
shit. Not higher learning.
Where,
Is it
School
higher
Days?
learning?
School Days.
It's the one where the one dude who's like the head of like the fraternity like
That's School
has
Days.
her
That's School
fuck
Days.
like some other dude and shit, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
School
School Days.
Days.
That's like an 80s movie, though, bro. It's
Yeah.
not a new one. But
No, I mentioned that because she was hot in that.
That was one of his
Yeah.
Spike's like early ones, right?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
like the first
like-
one or something.
yeah.
Shit, I was hot 12 years ago too. I'm just saying.
We're all old and ugly
More
now,
than
bro.
that, yeah.
All right, do we have any other?
That was it for that.
All right.
Unless there's one in from the vault
Yeah, if
that I
there.
do
That
not
was the last
see.
one from the vault that I
And
saw.
see.
All right, we want to round it.
Goddamn fire.
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
I had a question for you guys.
Go ahead.
So since we have like we're kind of doing our thing on YouTube and stuff like that, would you guys be inclined to wear makeup for the camera?
No. The fuck? We ain't from Korea.
Damn it.
Damn! I was
man.
waiting for somebody to say it.
The feet just blows up. How dare you?
Yeah, no shit. No, I'm not doing no makeup.
Look,
And you would only need to if you had really, 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 really bright ass fucking light.
So this is the problem I have with makeup. First of all, I play make believe. You know what I mean? Second of all, I want you guys to see how exactly ugly I am.
yeah, exactly.
So you don't know what to expect when you see me in real life. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit about a shiny forehead. Don't give a fuck about none of that shit. This is how I fucking look. I got gap fucking teeth. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Though I'm probably gonna get my fucking teeth fixed. I'm just saying. I'm gonna give you some TV teeth. Other than that, though, my face is the way it is. Don't give a fuck.
Be like fucking
Steve
Jamie
Harvey.
Foxx.
No. I'm gonna get him like. I'm gonna be like, make him almost perfect.
Yeah.
No, don't make him like perfect. I don't want Steve Harvey fucking teeth.
Yeah, no shit.
Jamie Foxx has fucking veneers.
Yeah, he's had them for years. Yeah.
Because I saw in the one movie Horrible Bosses, he doesn't have his veneers on. I'm like, holy shit, Steve
Yeah, who
Harvey's
is that
same.
guy?
Yeah.
You
He
look
doesn't have
different.
them on? What do you mean? They're always in. They're veneers.
They're
take 'em
stuck.
You can't take veneers out.
I think you're thinking about a bridge. I think
Yeah,
bridges. are
bridges
the-
you can take out,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Okay, I
you
guess
can't-
that's what he has then.
Yeah, you can't take veneers out.
No, because one time in one of his stand-ups, he talked about how he was laughing so hard that he almost fucking popped off his veneers.
He got some fucked up veneers then.
Yeah, he went for the ghetto version, bro.
Yeah, veneers should be like, those are your new teeth.
Yeah. All right, let's round table it up, motherfuckers. Old Ninja, what you motherfucking got popping?
So I'm gonna see if I can actually see War of the Planet of the Apes like early.
Yes.
So I might see. If not, I'll just see it when it comes out next week. But I wanted to give like a quick review of Until Dawn because I beat the game.
Already? Damn.
Yeah, because the game is. Well, it's decently sized. It's not super long, but I mean, it's a survival horror game. So I'm just I can either do a video or maybe just talk about it next week. Other than that, yeah, just more gaming, more Mass Effect.
Stitch, what do you have to say about Mass Effect?
Yeah, don't even do it.
Fuck that game.
Yeah.
Fuck Mass Effect. Hey, you know where it's at? It's still on the floor in my other room right now.
It's all bad.
I heard that makes a good coaster.
Anyway, but yeah, other than that, just chilling. Maybe go to the beach. Yeah.
Blue, what you got?
This weekend, I'm actually gonna be doing another. So I posted up there's a video of me that I'm posting up doing a review of some studio equipment that I've recently purchased that goes live tomorrow on Thursday.
Don't do it.
But
Don't you do it. I seen it. I seen it. I was watching the progression. I was like, oh shit, he's gonna see it. Don't even give that shit no attention. Keep going.
But yeah, so I'm gonna be hanging out with some friends. We're gonna get sized for our tuxedos and stuff this weekend, so that's gonna be happening. I'm gonna be filming another video. I'm gonna be doing a review of a mobile game. Hopefully, I can do that this weekend. It's the game I've been playing called Diggy's Adventures. Right now, I'm just kind of thinking about how I'm gonna set it up and film it all. But yeah, hopefully, I can work on that this weekend.
Carlos, what you got?
Don't you do it.
While he does that, then
we're good. All right. So, go ahead. I gotta think. What you got popping?
I do want to check out Apes 3 or whatever. I just call it Apes 3. Want to see Caesar fucking people up, punch them in the face. So I'm excited about that. Quick shout out. I hope she doesn't listen, but mother-in-law's birthday was today. She's really cool mother-in-law. Most people have like nightmare stories about your mother-in-law future, but she's been awesome.
She doesn't walk around a teacup?
Nah.
She already got you, bro.
Yeah. Also, shout out, happy birthday, Harley Dank. It's her. She turned 26 today.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So happy birthday to her. I talked to her on the phone earlier today and caught up with her, and hopefully I told her, I was like, you got to get out here and come live in studio. It's gonna be fucking fun.
Better than MJ and Kobe tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna not watch Spider-Man again this weekend, and that's gonna be great. It's gonna lead me to a longer, better life. Because fuck Sidekickman. Other than that, doing jiu-jitsu this weekend. I'm gonna hang out with my brother tomorrow, which is gonna be great. Don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something fucking cool.
Nice.
So thanks for coming out, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and J-Trees coming up this weekend on Saturday about 3. I think we're going to live stream this time.
Yeah, let's do it.
So y'all be ready to tune in. They're a local band. They're pretty dope. So I'm really looking forward to that shit. Other than that, nothing I could think of right this second. So
Shit, I'm going to just take mine. Definitely playing a whole lot of fucking Dark Souls 3. I'll put that out there on some twitching. Praise the motherfucking sun. I want to get down on it with Matt from Prereq, or anybody if you're down to play some Dark Souls and do some shit like that. One really big fucking shout out. God damn it, Bruce Banner, motherfucking real deal, strongest there is Hulk is back in the fucking Marvel comics. Thank you, Marvel. I love you for this shit. I appreciate it.
Oh, I forgot to say, Warframe is coming out with a DLC. Well, it's not really DLC. Yeah. It's a fucking extension of the game.
Okay.
Which I guess technically is kind of DLC, but it's free.
Nice.
They're making an open world game.
And it has co-op, right?
Yeah, and it looks better than Destiny.
All right.
Not even bullshit.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, yeah.
Maybe we'll get on there.
For that shit.
So none of you guys are watching Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones coming out.
Oh shit, Game of Thrones is Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
That's
totally
an event.
forgot.
I'm about to cook up like a leg of lamb or some shit like that.
That's going to be big.
Every time I see the initials for that, I always think of God of War.
Yeah,
well, it's the same fucking initials.
You ain't fucking with it.
A W and a...
You ain't fucking with a hardcore. Shout out to everybody who was in the base, especially some of these folks from Awesome Podcast.
The Vault.
I did the Vault. I did some shitting on, but seriously, every cast that we've fucked with, and we've had people on those damn comic, D&G, Prereq, all of them. Y'all are fucking awesome. We appreciate it. Love
noobs,
y'all.
yeah.
Comic noobs, Kevin. You suck, but we love you.
Talking all that shit in caps. Bro, I can read your shit not in caps. I'm just saying.
Yelling at us, yelling at black people. What's wrong with you?
We've been playing Marvel Heroes. I'll give a conversation about that next week. I saw Chronos downloaded, so we'll both be able to probably talk about it next week.
Good shit. Old Ninja, what's our tag stuff for the outro?
So you can check us out on @BthanBTI. You can check us out on Facebook. There's actually some exclusive content on there. You can catch us out on Twitch, twitch.tv/BthanBTI. BinHatProductions.com/Black and Black or BthanBTI or Black and Black Times Infinity. I think both of them show up.
Drink more food or protein.
That's what got you kicked off of Facebook in the first place.
Man, it was only like it was literally only like 12 food.
That's all that matters.
You also can find us on YouTube. We're gonna have different individual reviews, videos being posted up.
Yes.
You can find this podcast live. You listen to us on iTunes or wherever you're listening to our podcast.
There wasn't Apple Music, Apple Podcasts.
You can come back and listen to us at 8:30 on Wednesdays.
Oh yeah. It's a PSA. Trolling gets you no airtime.
Fuck out of here with your bullshit.
Also, check out our app on Amazon. You can watch our videos there.
Don't be a fake Spider-Man fan.